Keith.
Jack.
We reassemble.
We do. This meeting is in session.
This meeting begins. Hello. Now, listen, you might be wondering if you are up to date with Friends at the Table. Aren't Keith and Jack warring foes? It's just acting.
Yeah, this is just acting. We actually are mad.
This bit's just acting. God,
yeah,
Keith.
this is just acting.
And the other
and this
thing
whole stream, I'm clenched fists.
Well, what you actually might not know, dear listener, is that Keith and I are streaming this in the same room, and we are silently Tom and Jerry style fighting each other right now.
Yeah, we have like epes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I have a big rubber mallet.
And I have like a I'm the mouse, and I have
the cat.
I have a big like feathered sort of swashbuckling cap.
My face right now, my nose and stuff, is very, very flat because earlier Keith painted a tunnel on the wall and I ran straight into it.
Yeah, and you're gonna fall for that again, but this time it's gonna be a waffle iron that you run into. You're going to be waffle shaped for a while.
Yeah, earlier I dressed up as a lady mouse and Keith's eyes popped out of his head.
Woo woo!
And then I dropped a piano on him.
Yeah. Which is why my teeth are extremely long and look like piano keys, because they are.
How do you think that happens? What is the process of that? Do you think that the piano keys become your teeth? Or do you think that it's something about getting a piano sort of dropped on you that means that your teeth become piano keys?
I think that what happens is that all of your teeth get bashed down your throat and the piano keys get kind of stuck in their place.
Right. I have to imagine that if you dropped a piano from a great height, the keys wouldn't fall out, all of them. Would they? I don't know.
No, this is, I think, the magic of the cartoon.
Yes, indeed.
I think it's just one of those things. It's one of those suspend your disbelief sort of things, I think.
Yeah, this is why I think we would both do very well in Toontown. God, I'd hate to be in Toontown. It would be a living fucking nightmare. Don't you wouldn't you be terrified all the time, Keith?
No, because they can't die. Oh, wait, are you saying be a toon in Toontown or be a human in Toontown?
Be
that
like
would
Bob
be
Hoskins and yeah.
Yeah, that would be terrifying. These creatures who are essentially immortal, who fear no physical pain. How could they possibly relate to me and my body?
And interestingly, that's not really what the movie is about. Well, I suppose
there's an undercurrent of it. There's that is like, I think, part of the fear of Doom, of Judge Doom. Like, it is the one thing that makes a toon afraid, and toons are kind of psychotically happy, like unafraid because they can't be hurt, and have sort of capitalized on that economically.
And yeah, they I think the first thing we see Roger Rabbit do is get a fridge dropped on him.
Yeah. That whole opening scene is like basically Tom and Jerry.
It is. He's fighting a baby, I believe.
Yeah.
He's trying to look after a baby, and then the baby becomes a problem, as babies are wont to do in animation. Mm-hmm. Babies also become a problem in this video game, Crusader Kings.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, babies are one of the worst things. They're a necessary evil.
Yes, they are. They are a necessary evil. That is how I would describe them. Just making sure that the game has popped up on the screen. You can see right now. I chose this as the opening frame because we have the Holy Roman Empire sort of like a frightening jump scare almost waiting for us.
Oh, it's huge.
Oh, there we go. Phew. My taskbar was covering up all this useful information down the bottom here.
Yeah.
Any business before we begin? How you doing, Keith?
I'm doing pretty good. Playing music today. Today's a music day for me.
I was listening to oh god, I was listening to Sometimes I Stay Up Too Late yesterday.
Oh, that's nice.
Keith's sophomore album.
You can get that at fuckdads.com.
You can get that at fuckdads.com. It's really nice.
Yeah, just 5 or 6 very short instrumental songs.
And you bought a loop pedal this week.
I did. I've been in a big music mode, and I sort of reinvested is the nice way to put it in myself and my musical gear.
It's very
Um,
exciting. How are you finding the loop pedal?
oh my god, it was immediately fully changes how you play music alone in your room. Like it's just like so it's got a built-in drum machine. It's got like
Oh
a
my
few
god, incredible.
dozen it's got a few dozen like simple drum patterns. You can pick your time signature and you can pick your, BPM and that just goes and then it's like, oh, I just played like, 3 or 4 backing chords to this across like 4 or 8 measures and then all of a sudden I'm playing over something and it's a not a good song, but it's a good sketch pad, for ideas or whatever. But it's just like, oh, I have assembled something that feels like I'm actually playing along to a band in about 90 seconds.
It's a remarkable feeling.
Yeah. Yeah, loved it.
I
Immediately loved it. And I've always been nervous like what if I get it and I'm not able to like do the pedal part, get the timing right, and so I'll just constantly be playing with like off time. Nope, wasn't a problem. Not even on the first loop. I nailed it right away. And this isn't a complimenting myself. I just think it's a lot easier to do than it appears. Like when you watch someone use a loop pedal, it looks kind of like magic.
yes.
But then when you get behind it, it's like, oh, as long as you can clap to a rhythm, you can use a loop pedal in time.
And as we demonstrate at the beginning of every recording, we can
Right.
clap to a rhythm.
It is hard, definitely harder to clap once on 1 second than it is. That's why my advice is always you've got to be internally clapping for like 4 seconds before the clap. For
The clap for friends at the table.
Right. Yeah.
Yes, you watch the little thing go because
Yeah.
clapping in your head, counting in your head. I mean, music is just counting. Most things are just counting, unfortunately.
Yeah.
That's what you learn
It's
in
counting
adulthood.
and then sort of finger talent.
Counting and finger talent are the two. Yes, I have a loop pedal, but I wish that my setup was such that I felt that. Well, I mean, it's in the UK right now, which is very difficult because I'm in Los Angeles and can't leave the US. That makes it a little harder. I would love a loop pedal setup just in my office at any time. I do find, and I don't know if you feel the same way, that anything I can do to get me to the moment where what I have in front of me sounds like a piece of music,
Mm-hmm.
however sort of like slapdash or sketchy it is, the faster I can get to this resembles music, the more fun I have.
Yeah, I was kind of blown away by like really just doing 4 power chords over like the literal like the stock like 1 out of 20 pop 4/4/4 rhythm. It was just like 4 power chords, that drum beat, and then 5 minutes later I had like a very kind of sort of slow ambient sort of rock jam going.
That's
And I was like, I
incredible.
can't believe that this all happened because of 4 power chords. It's kind of crazy.
We are having some dropping frames issue.
Mm.
I don't know what is happening here.
Yeah, because you did your little dance with the router.
I like to threaten the router. Apparently Twitch has been breaking all day. That could be interesting. I am seeing drop frames. I would probably still be seeing drop frames if Twitch was breaking, right? Because OBS would be reporting back to me.
My auto quality thing is like making the stream dip down to like 180.
That's interesting. I'm dropping 20% of frames, 22% of frames.
Damn, that's nearly 1/4.
That's nearly 1/4 of the frames. What's the approach here, Keith?
I would say definitely make sure you're recording locally.
Sure am.
Okay. I would advise people to refresh.
They say, I think this is a Twitch problem. I generally see some drop frames, but not usually this many.
Yeah. I think we might have to power through, do the best we can, and promise that that the archive will be up when the stream is over.
I'm gonna put a painting on screen as like a hold painting.
Okay. Furrymancer subscribed with Prime. We actually, when we were down, we had someone else subscribe for 4 months.
That's, I mean, not oh no, I mean oh yes, the opposite of
Yes,
oh no.
yes.
I don't know why I
Sometimes,
said oh no.
sorry, sometimes Jacket gets confused. They can't remember if when people subscribe, we get money or lose money. Everyone, please stop subscribing.
No.
I'm going to lose everything.
I'm gonna lose it all. Briefly confused about the difference between yes subscribing and no subscribing. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. Look at this. That's what you want to see. It's a Bruegel painting.
Of course, you can support Friends of the Table and the Twitch streams that we do at friendsoftheTable.cash. That's our Patreon. Anyone who's already done that or for some reason is not interested in doing that can subscribe here on Twitch, or slightly better deal for us than Twitch. You could go to our Ko-fi, kofi.com/friends_table. That's another third place. I think nearly as good as Patreon in terms of the revenue split.
Yes, I believe so. Okay, let's see. Right now I have 14% drop frames, but that is in part just because I was showing Bruegel. Another thing we could do is I could not screen share with you and you could watch, but it's not as good.
No, it's not as good.
I'm gonna give it to you at a very low rate.
I could deal with as low as 5 frames a second.
I can't make it go lower than 15 without...
Okay.
Well, I can do the one that gives you to you at 5, but then it gives it to you at a very high resolution. And what I would actually like would be to give you a... I would like to separate those two completely, you know?
Right, yeah.
I would like to give you a dog shit terrible resolution. And then... Okay. Let's see. Garrulous Monolith
Although
says...
technically, 1080 is like 1080 at 5 frames a second. I think would be easier
Oh,
than
might actually work out better.
than 720 at 15, because it would basically it's sending me 720 15 times a second versus 1080 once every 5 times a second.
That's true. Yeah.
I think the ratio works out in favor of the 1080 at 5.
I think so. We shall see.
Yeah.
Holler in chat depending on how it goes, and we can make various adjustments.
People are saying Baldur's Gate is very good. That's good to hear.
Baldur's Gate is very good. It is very good. It is my first time playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Really?
There's so much rolling dice.
I know.
Stream
I know.
Stream title says part 3. Should it be part 4? It should be part 4. Yes. I believe that this is our 4th one of these.
Yes, it is the 4th, yeah.
Whoops. Let me make an adjustment.
God, look at what a mess the Holy Roman Empire is.
I know. Okay, Keith. It's 3:45.
Yeah, look at the Alps. Love those Alps.
Love those Alps. Have you ever been to the Alps?
No, I've never been off of the east coast of the United States.
I have also never been to the Alps. I don't think. Did I change it to Crusader Kings 4 Part 3? No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Just... Oh, look, we're trying our best, everybody.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Keith.
Yes.
Can you give a short recap?
Yes. So, the first thing that we ever did was become the world's lowliest count near the Alsace region. I guess we were in Strasbourg, which is the Alsace. Which is, am I correct? De jure part of the Empire of Francia, not Germany.
Ooh, good question. Duchy of Alsace, Germany. It's part of Germany.
Oh,
and then
okay.
Germany
It
is part of the
Germany.
HRE. Yeah.
Okay. This might be just my game where France formed an empire really quickly and swallowed up a bunch of the HRE. So we started off as Strasbourg. It's a tiny little county with one holding, and we got very, very lucky and were able to spread down south to what is that? Montbéliard?
The city's Montbéliard, but the
Sundgau, right.
barony or
Sundgau.
I guess the holding is called Sundgau.
Right. And the war that we were fighting, we sort of got very lucky because the people that were in charge, the lieges in charge of these regions, were actually kind of weaker than everyone else around. And we were able to strike when we were still kind of weak because they were in another war. So essentially what happened was they couldn't pay close enough attention to us. We were able to take Sundgau and then sort of basically was able to win both wars at once. The old Sundgau liege was able to beat enough of the other person they were fighting to make them essentially trivial when we took over the place. And then I can't remember what happened, but we met Gottfried von Pudeldork.
We did meet Gottfried von Pudeldork.
We heard of Gottfried von Pudeldork. We didn't meet. We just heard of him.
Is he still in our court?
There it is, the House of Pudeldork. No, he wouldn't join us because he was a wanderer.
Yeah, he's about somewhere in the world.
Yeah, he's about somewhere in the world. And so we just had to know about him and not do anything about it.
And it was quite sad.
It was quite sad. We did get immediately named somehow the what is it called? The regent for the Holy Roman Emperor?
Yes, we are the Holy Roman Emperor's regents.
And I think we might be on their council also.
I don't know if we I don't know how we would know that, if I'm honest.
I think that we're their spy master.
You're kidding me.
I'm pretty sure.
I fully don't believe that. Though,
Okay.
if we are his spy master, why aren't we in his court?
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. And essentially the same thing happened again with the final piece of Alsace, where there was a moment where we got very lucky with timing. There was another war being fought, and we were able to swoop in and get Colmar. It was one of those things where it was such a bad idea to start this fight that we saved, being like, well, let's just see. And then it somehow worked out. And we are now just the cash short.
Yes.
All we
and
need
in
is the
fact,
money. And
we go to
then
the-
we can
No, that's not the way I'll do it. I'll do it this way. Yes, we can create the Duchy of Alsace. We need 200 gold in order to do this. And
You know who might give us that gold?
Who?
The Pope.
Well, now, Keith.
Yeah.
I would say that, but I would invite you to glance up to the top of the screen and see how the Pope feels about us.
Oh, right. Yeah, you can't even ask if it's negative. He doesn't even let you ask.
Negative piety. We are extremely impious.
That's so funny.
But we're getting
I always
better,
have like
slowly.
mega high piety when I play this game. I don't really know why. Well, part of it is because I always start my own religion, and it's sort of part of my game.
This is. I think of you as a very impious person. So it is very funny to me that you will regularly end up with extremely high piety.
Yeah. Well, I think it's just because the game is a calculator, and so it just like determines that certain actions give you piety, and I end up doing that sort of stuff.
Oh, well,
I go
our
on a
kids
lot
have
of
come home.
pilgrimages. Oh.
Yes, we are not on his council. It is
Okay.
Prince Archbishop Gerhard.
Who has, by the way, two... Oh, no, not the... Yeah, not that. I mean, the spy master Duke Herman is who I was looking at. has 2 intrigue.
Holy shit!
We
Whoa.
absolutely should be replacing or killing everyone in the Holy Roman Empire because no one can stop us because Duke Herman is literally stumbling over his toes, dropping knives through his own feet.
Hey, what? Hey, Keith. Why has the Holy Roman Emperor's spy master got an intrigue score of 2?
He's -1 wrathful, -2 forgiving, +1 eager reveler, base 4. He has absolute. Oh, I know how this probably happened.
How?
If someone gets a hook on their liege, they can use that hook to place themselves in an unfireable position on the council for 15 years.
Wow.
Or 10 years, something like that.
I could fire him with a knife, maybe. Well, no. No. We actually don't want to kill him, do we? We want to.
We want to do whatever we need to do in the HRE before that guy stops being the. Oh, the other thing is that everyone else exists in a world where people don't have numbers next to their names.
Oh, yes, that's true. That is absolutely true.
So you have to be smart. You have to be smart enough to pick up on that Duke Herman isn't a good spy master.
Could you imagine how terrible Crusader Kings would be if all the numbers were
Yeah, you have no idea that, but that's what real life is.
Yeah, that's true. You just try to figure it out. Well, I mean, look, let's see. The current heir to the HRE is Prince Heinrich. He's 10. Now, I'll say this. A 10-year-old is... If you are not familiar with Crusader Kings, basically, you never, ever, ever, ever want to be forced to immediately play as a child in a position of power, because it is just a nightmare instantly. However, you do want to try and make other people have to do that, basically constantly. Yeah. Oh no. The Kaiser has been attacked by mosquitoes.
Drained. He's been drained by mosquitoes.
Oh. Oh shit. Whoa. Hold on. Zutaka points out that's a way you could become a regent by making a child inherit.
That's true. Well, we're the regent for Heinrich, but
oh, that is true.
I think that if Heinrich were to be killed, first of all, there'd be an election, so the child would not be there for long. But presumably the child's mother would be the regent.
Do you remember how we
want to challenge this kid to a board game?
Hey, fucker.
Hey, Prince. Oh, you think you're a Heinrich?
You think you're Heinrich? No, I will not play chess with this child, but I might kill his dad. Well, now... What the fuck? Oh, you know what we should do? We should deploy our spy master into his court, because his spy master's just over there fucking playing Arkanoid, or, cooking pizza, or...
Yeah, we should find secrets in the Heinrich court. We'll get a bunch of hooks.
Yeah. Our spy master is Avamai. He's also our doctor?
Yes.
Very funny.
Yeah, our spy master is not that good, but our wife is assisting.
Fucking incredible.
Because our wife is really good. So I think the effective spy master score is 26, because I think you get half of. Oh, it's plus. No, that's the. I don't know. I don't remember how they calculate it.
Oh right,
yeah, it's that. It's the big.
He is where
the big crown with all the lines going to it.
Okay, quick.
If only they telegraphed it in some way.
Quick recap: if you are brand new to Crusader Kings, we are living under feudalism at this point, which means that everything is in a very nice pyramid.
Yeah. If you want to be technical, I think we're actually living in the middle of feudalism.
What did I say?
We're living under feudalism, but as a count, I think.
Oh, yes, that's true.
Sort of in the middle of it.
At the very bottom of the thing is peasants, like normal people. They do not exist in this game as anything other than levies, people to send to war. Above them are barons and baronies. That is the lowest. Above them are counts and counties. That's us. Above them are dukes and duchies. That is what we want to be when we make Alsace. Above them are kings and kingdoms. And above them are empires and emperors. I believe that's correct, right, Keith?
There's a couple other things. For sure, there's one, which is mayors underneath barons.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And technically, I think bishops are in that same sort of area. Because I think that a bishop has a bishopric, which is a holding.
Oh, yes, it is a holding. That's true. But as far as the kind of games the games mechanics that the player can be involved in, counties are the lowest.
I think you can be a mayor, but you can't like play as a bishop and become like a prince bishop.
Be someone. Oh god, a prince bishop. You definitely could in CK2.
Well, then maybe if you're if you're in a different religion, you start in a different part of the world, then maybe you could be a bishop. That.
Low county control in Colmar. That's fine. We know that that's the case. We have a marshal there because we're working on Sundgau right now, and then we'll move our marshal into Colmar to boost that county control. We can create the Duchy of Alsace. This guy's not really in our succession. Do we want to give him a guardian just in case?
Why is he not in our succession?
Oh, he is, but he's not 3 or higher. He's quite far down the tree.
Yeah, why not?
Where are we aiming for here?
It looks like diplomat.
It does, doesn't it? So our options here are adaptive traditions and can propose
that's a good
one
one.
alliance without a marriage. That is good.
That's very good.
We have a couple of alliances anyway right now.
Yeah.
We have some alliances. We have some Count Reno of Dole, Herman of Carinthia. He's the spy
One of these
master.
people was That's the spy.
That's the dog shit spy master. And then we have
that's so funny.
Helene of Bar. There's a big war going on over here. I'm not terribly concerned about it. Let's give
One of those allies was instrumental in getting our most recent county.
Yeah.
I always do my best to have all of the people in my house well educated.
Yes.
When I play, it's they tend to not do things like start wars against you. And they're usually down for joining your court if they're around and have good stats.
I think this is another case for Avamai, probably, whose learning is good.
Yeah, who's kind of our MVP, kind of our.
Sure, hope he doesn't
he's like
betray
a
us.
utility player.
He is a utility player, and right now he's trying to figure out how to kill the Kaiser. Speaking
the
of,
Dynastic is this multiplayer. The game is not multiplayer, but this game is not multiplayer, but there is multiplayer in CK3.
it apparently is really good.
Very interesting. I've never done this. I've never played multiplayer in CK3, but an interesting thing you could do is you can just flip a switch and say, like, this game is now multiplayer. And, like, I could, if I had the Holy Roman Empire garments, I could just come inhabit someone in your game, like, right now.
Alas, Keith does not have the Holy Roman Empire garments. While performing his duties as spymaster, Avamai has uncovered a secret held by Duchess Adelaide of Nordgau. She is just a vassal. Oh, she's a duchess. She, she's pretty serious business. She runs this whole zone. She has been engaged in carnality with Baldemar. Running her hands across the unlanded's body, locking lips in all manner of ways. Oh, this scandal, if this was to become public knowledge.
Ugh, disgusting. He doesn't have any land? I'm gonna puke.
Awful. I've also uncovered a secret. She has a grumpy little man's face on her bodice. I don't know if you could see this.
I noticed, the man that lives inside of her dress,
Yeah, that's
another
scandalous.
sort of carnality.
Yeah. Oh dear, the grumpy little man.
Avamai is not quite not quite high enough in intrigue to
To
uncover
really
the
figure
second
that out.
carnality.
Yeah, that's true. I'm going to immediately turn this into a... Oh, right. Someone is trying to kill our wife, but they're not very good at it.
But barely. Someone is barely trying to kill her.
Okay. She is Baldamar's lover, which will give me a weak hook. I am going to blackmail both of them.
Okay.
Oh.
Something to note.
Melisandre, who's our rival, is a witch, and she fucking hates our guts.
Yeah.
Something to note?
Eventually the hooks will expire.
Yes.
So something we might want to do is wait until we have enough that we could use them all in the plot, like at once, so that they don't sort of go bad waiting on more secrets. But we're probably fine. They last for like 3 or 5 years.
Also, it's hard to call someone into a plot by default, right? They have to be kind of in the area.
Yeah.
We couldn't, for example, get a bunch of people to plot to kill this guy in England. Alba.
Correct. Unless the secrets that you had were from there.
Oh, yes, that's absolutely true. I'm going to do what we usually do here. I'm going to say to my brother-in-law, I will join you. This
And then
man
do nothing.
with a very large chin.
They're very weak, so maybe we should join and get some of the prestige.
On the County of Bresse. Where is the County of Bresse? It's all the way down
it's
here?
far.
It's
pretty far.
No, it's not too far.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%. Happy
Yeah,
to
we're
help.
strong enough to help. We can help. Happy to help.
Happy to help.
You maybe helped us when we went to war.
Possibly.
So
We don't know.
possibly.
All right. Everybody up.
Remember to switch your marshal from like commander training to levy reinforcement,
Oh, that's true. Yeah, why is
because
she...
it helps with the money.
Oh, no, he's increasing the control in the county right now. And
Oh, okay. So then
I sort of
that's
want to
fine.
keep them doing that.
Yeah.
This woman, the woman with the grumpy little man fairy in her bodice,
Declined.
declined. Well, now we have to...
Probably bad advice given to her by the grumpy man.
Probably.
Oh, here's a note. If you stop increasing the control, you don't lose any progress on it.
Oh.
So you could switch it right back afterwards.
That's
if you
a
want to do
good
that.
point.
Yeah, it's not like fabricating a claim where you lose all the progress you made.
Okay, cool. Good to
And
know.
this way, there we go. We're no longer losing money.
Yeah. That's a really good point. Well, I have to expose this now, otherwise I'll look weak.
Oh yeah. You'll look like a baby who can't play.
Now, what I will do is I will try and blackmail your lover. Wait. Oh, right. Because
but you
that also
exposed it.
revealed.
Right. Classic amateurish plotter.
Oh my god, classic amateurish plotter. Okay. All right. To war. Where is my army? Here they are. And I want you to go down here and join in with this war. Although the war is over. They just...
Oh, well, congratulations to all.
Well done. He has 5 soldiers remaining. His house logo is up. Yep, there we go. Done.
We
Okay.
really did it. We really went and did it.
Really went and did it. Everybody disband, and now you go back to increasing county control in Sundgau.
Not
Sort of.
Colmar has lower county control.
I want to finish this. It's so close to being done.
Yeah, that's fair.
Anno.
Wow.
Good for you. They grow up fast. Gains the trait Midas touched.
Oh, pretty good. Pretty good, Anno. Can we
Pretty
see
good.
his stats?
Sure can. Anno. Here we go. Whoa.
19. Look at that.
Really not bad
Really not bad.
as they go.
And that's our heir.
And that is our heir. So what do we... What are we trying to do? Make this money to be able to...
Yeah. We're close. We're right there. We're less than, well, we're close.
Yeah, that's true. I would like some some money.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
That makes us lose money.
Yeah, all of these cost money.
Well, we
We
could
could
go...
petition our liege.
We would travel to his court.
And we would gain 44 stress. That's not good.
Oh, but it might be fun.
To gain 44 stress?
No, to go on a little journey. Who is our
Oh, it
current...
definitely would be fun.
Do we want to switch out Agnes for Anna?
Oh, we absolutely do.
Sorry, Agnes.
Wait, before we assign Anno, let's just sort by stewardship.
It's Anna.
Okay, just double checking that we don't have a secret 22 or something.
Like a secret, really good... Yeah. Okay,
Midas are
Sundgauer
touched.
Marshall. If you
and that did get us an extra like 0.3 gold or something.
Yeah, and she is so good that she really should be working on the court intrigue. There is something more going on in the shadows. Yeah, keep searching. What's her stewardship like? Yeah, not super compared to her intrigue. If you were King Midas, Keith, and everything you touched turned to gold,
Yeah,
probably would be a bit of a bummer, wouldn't it?
be a massive bummer.
Because it would seem good for a bit, but
Right, just like in the story.
doesn't
I
he
think I'd
eventually
pick
die
up
or
on the-
something?
I think I'd pick up on the twist a little faster than old Midas did.
He like hugs his daughter and turns her into gold or something, and it's deeply sad.
Yeah. There's a lot of different versions of it, I think, but it definitely takes him like 3 or 4 tragedies to really come to terms with what's happening. I think I'd get it right away.
I think I'd be like, all right, I need to live in the room, the special room.
Right. How do you even eat? I think you just starve to death, right?
It's a good question.
Maybe you no longer need to eat.
Maybe you can eat gold.
Maybe you could eat gold.
You know, maybe like that Frenchman who ate the plane.
What?
The Frenchman who ate the plane.
I don't know if I know about this.
Monsieur Mange too?
Monsieur Mange. No.
His name was
The sequel?
His name was Michel Lotito. He was a French entertainer, famous for deliberate consumption of indigestible objects. He ate a
an
plane.
entire airplane.
Yeah.
He ate the whole thing.
Yeah, it took him 2 years. He ate a Cessna 150.
Wow. I would have flown a Cessna 150.
I would not eat one either. He won an award from the Guinness Book of Records and then he ate it. Which is
Good for him. That's funny.
that is really good. That's absolutely it's like the great story that Maurice Sendak tells, right? About the letter. He got fan mail from a kid and he replied to the kid, and the kid's mother then sent him a letter saying like, so-and-so was so excited to receive your letter, he ate it.
That's very funny.
It's very sweet. Okay, how much? We need 300, right?
We need 200.
We have 187, Keith.
I know, we're very close.
We're about to become
months away.
dirt broke.
We're about to become dukes.
We're about to become dukes. And the question is, who do we give a county to? We'll find out.
Maybe no one.
Maybe it's our county.
Yeah, we will still be at our 3 out of 4 holdings.
Yeah,
And I think
that's true.
As a duke, you can have
4. I
have
think.
2 or 3 duchies.
Okay, hang on. Wait a second. Wait a second. We got low county control in Colmar. That's to be anticipated. We're so nearly done here, and then I'm going to move people up there.
Yeah.
We lose
Oh, you actually can have
levies.
infinite duchies. I was wrong. It's as a king, you can have 2.
Huh. While performing his duties as my spy master, Avamai discovered a secret held by Princess Archbishop Adriana of Friuli. She is just a... Where is she from? Oh, she's sort of like a duke. She's a princess archbishop. She has been engaged in carnality with Ottone, her own bishop.
Wow.
Running her hands across the unlanded body, locking hands in all manner of ways. Oh, the scandal if this was to become public knowledge. Well, let's do this again.
Yeah, let's do it. And now this time, I do vaguely remember that we had, if she had a 60% chance to reveal or to accept the blackmail,
We do the
versus the lover had 100%, and we went with the 60 and lost.
one. Yes, we did.
So let's make sure
these
that
are
we
both
offered
80%.
the right one. Okay.
But let's start with the bishop.
Sure.
Oh, come on.
Wow, that's a bad roll.
Now,
I mean,
we could keep this secret and
we
then
could.
blackmail her.
Yes.
No, we won't. We will still be unable to. You become unable to expose Otone's lover's secret or use it for
Okay, so
blackmail.
then let's expose it. This is what you get.
Okay.
We weren't bluffing. Double 40 says you can have as many duchies as you want. Just anything past 2 will always make people upset. Yeah, that is true. You can have more. It doesn't prevent you from having them. But in addition to people being upset, they become more and more upset the more you have. And you also become very inefficient at collecting the money.
It actually gets really difficult
To have...
to have too many duchies.
Yeah,
It really will sort of collapse your kingdom. What? My brother-in-law, Count Reno, who I just went to war with?
What? The audacity!
He's trying to kill my wife very badly.
He's very poorly trying to kill my wife.
He has an average intrigue.
How's
Okay.
his spy master?
He's married to my brother.
Oh, I remember that we did this. Okay, I get it. He's not gay, and we forced him to gay marry,
And he doesn't like it.
and he doesn't like it, and so
He
he wants to
sprained his
kill our
ankle.
wife. This is, I think, almost totally explainable psychologically.
and maybe fair.
It may be fair.
Oh, fuck. Shit.
Look,
okay.
it's a strange petard, but we are being hoisted by
We
it.
are
Well,
indeed
we're being
being
very
hoisted
badly
by it.
hoisted
Look,
by our
buddy.
own petard.
I can't do anything about it.
No, can't do it. It's not a crime to plot. But he will probably drop it
What?
because once you
What?
find out,
My wife killed my mother.
it's, everything is falling apart.
What?
This is happening too fast. Hey, can we help our brother-in-law kill our wife?
just to be like, it's like a real Fargo situation. We call him in for a meeting and we're like, I know, and then we're like, blew me in.
Reptile Brain says, your brother was trying to save your mom?
Oh no!
Oh, what a
wait, this
tangled
is-
web we weave.
This is my wife. Yes, this is my wife. I have immediately put her in jail. I put her in jail automatically. Because, oh no, she's a known criminal. Right, she is not in jail.
Right, she's just jailable.
Oh, come on.
Let's just put her in jail just for a few months.
Why did you do this, wife?
I don't know.
Wife.
Wife. Wife.
Wife.
Do we want to just put her in jail for a few months? Oh, okay. But here's the other thing. We did infect her with a lover's pox.
Oh, so this might be revenge?
This might be revenge. She can't kill us because then she's no longer a countess.
Oh. Wife.
Wife.
Fuck. Well, jail for wife, jail wife.
Jail for wife, just to live for a little bit.
What the fuck? Why?
Oh, wow.
What do you mean no?
Wait, let's look at on decline.
On decline.
Oh, she leaves. So
And
I
she
think
doesn't.
I think maybe we've just got to deal with it.
Oh, it's a low success chance because she has a really high intrigue.
Wow.
She's just like, fucking deal
She's
with it.
outmaneuvering us.
Killed your mom.
Killed your mom. You know, and I'm looking now at the stats. Maybe she's just not thinking these things through.
Oh, she is an intricate web weaver.
But what's right below temperate there?
Where?
Right to the right of intrigue. I thought this would help. I thought that killing her would help. I didn't think it through.
Oh, she's friends with our daughter. I mean, her daughter. Fuck. Terrible.
She's friends with her daughter.
She's friends with her daughter?
We're looking too deep for connections.
Oh my god.
She's friends with our daughter.
She's mother to a daughter?
She's mother. She's mother to her daughter.
She's a rival to the guy who is trying to kill her. Fuck. Oh well, shit. I guess we just have murder wife now.
I guess we can pardon her.
I don't know that I want to. Like, morally.
Right.
Don't kill my mother. My god.
Oh, yes, it is very much that. What is that? Is that a meme from Gundam? The I'm a genius. Oh, no. What is that from?
I think it's from Gundam. Well, time to make us.
I also think it's from Gundam.
You want to make a duchy, Keith?
Yeah, I do want to make a duchy. I feel like my whole life has been for this moment.
And then this will give us a claim on... It might actually just give us Breisgau? It might make Breisgau...
We would be the... Yes, I think it might.
Liege? Let's see. Rank gained. You are now a mighty duke. Oh,
wow,
nice.
mighty duke.
Are you...
No, we need to take. We need to take this.
Hey, is this a new Kaiser?
No, that's the spy master.
Oh,
Duke Herman.
Oh, he is Herman's. Right, I see.
There's just a lot of Hermans.
Yeah. Just Herman's left and right. So let's see. You can pardon your wife. No. You can lawfully imprison your wife. Unfortunately, also no.
Zutaka says pardoning her would probably make her like you more, since having your wife dislike you is dangerous if people try to murder you.
Well, how much does she like me right now? Why
Not
doesn't
much.
she like me? Because I gave her
no
the
cultural
pox,
ascendance, lustful,
and
exposed
I
my
told
secret.
people that
lover's
she...
pop.
Right. We should...
Why did we tell people that?
Automatically, I have to imagine that she killed her very, obviously.
Yeah, because I don't remember a pop-up that said, like, hey, your wife murdered your mom. Do you want to tell everyone?
Yeah, she has a lot of intrigue. I want to get her back on side, unfortunately. How do I pardon her again?
I think it might be personal more.
Yeah. Gains 15 opinion of you. Look, wife.
Look, wife. You're no longer the murder wife. You're the look wife.
Look, wife.
You look out for anyone that might want to murder me.
Please. Who's our player? And she has titles on Alsace, Strasbourg, Sundgau, and Colmar. Okay, that's good. That's good. We have too few knights. I would like another knight, please.
We could invite knights with the invite knight button.
Don't have the money.
Oh, it's not
it
money.
costs
It's
prestige,
it
but
costs
then we will
prestige.
have to ask them to stay.
Oh, that's fair. So maybe we should wait because you can only do it once every 10 years.
Something I might try is just saying, "Hey, do you want to be my vassal?" Oh, why can't I do that? It must be to do with the,
I
the
think it's
Caspelli stuff.
I think it's because their liege, they have a liege. They're not an independent ruler.
No, I think you can take people's vassals.
We can usurp a county.
I'm the head of Swabia now. Isn't that nice?
Right click. Oh, that is nice. Right click on Gerhard. What happens if we declare war?
Ah, fuck. We have an alliance with him.
We
When
have
does
an
this
alliance with him.
expire? I mean, it wouldn't actually matter which we're...
I
doesn't
think
really
it might
matter-
be a marriage alliance.
Oh, come on.
Hey, this might be a great time to kill this guy.
Yeah, very possibly. Oh, and he's done in Montbéliard, so I'm gonna switch him over to Colmar. Yeah, his heir is Duke Herman, the terrible spy master. I think we need a better hat. Hold on.
No, it's the terrible spy master that we should kill.
Oh, we killed the terrible spy master.
Yeah, the one that we're allied to, so that we're no longer
No,
allied.
aren't we allied to him, to his guy?
I think it's the spy master that we have an alliance with.
What's our Duke hat?
I like a simple bejeweled band.
You don't want to be the man in the iron mask?
That's nice for wartime, but I think it's intimidating.
Well, what do we... Oh, this bejeweled band is fine.
Yeah, I like that.
It's fine.
Oh, is that what we already had?
Yeah, oh, that's my hat. Okay, don't worry about that. Oh, this is really cool. You can build like a... You can, make a little family view. For example... Now, my murderous wife is here. No
She
crown
looks
for
guilty.
you. No crown for my murderous wife.
Right. We forgave, but we didn't forget.
Yeah. And you don't get to wear a veil either. You have to wear... Oh, that's very sinister. Whoa, my God. What if she has to wear the spike on her head?
It symbolizes the precarity of your own life now that
Whoa.
you've taken. Oh, it's bigger on the side. It's not a spike; it's a mohawk.
Okay, no, you do not wear the spike. You wear... You...
Eye patch.
No. No. You wear... The spectacles.
Oh, sure.
No, I don't want to make her hate me. I'm afraid. What are we trying to do? Oh, kill this guy. Right.
We're trying to kill the Duke that we're allied with. Well, we have to check to see if that's actually...
We are. We're
Yeah,
allied
we
to
are.
Herman of Corinthia. However, his army is huge.
Right, so we should kill him.
No. He's our ally. He
Oh, you're saying, let's forget about this county. We want to keep our alliance with the strong Duke.
Oh, it sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah. Maybe we just put Breisgau on the back burner and aim for a little piece of a little piece to to the west.
Like a bit of a bit of Upper Lorraine.
Yeah, a bit of Upper Lorraine.
Well, it's tough, right? Because Alsace is not complete.
No, it's not complete. But Burgundy is so tempting.
Where is Burgundy?
It's that bit of Upper Lorraine.
Oh, sure. That's a good point.
Besancon.
I'm sorry?
It's between us and Dole.
Wait, let me find Doll. Oh! Besançon. Besancon. I don't know. Are we mates with them? We might be.
Neighboring
No.
fellow vassal seems like no.
No.
Seems like a pretty good. This is a solo county, 700 army. Seems like a pretty good candidate for
Us. Attacking.
right, for fabricating a claim.
Yes, however, claims regularly cost money to be put through. You know?
True. Yeah,
But we could get it started, I suppose.
we could. Yeah, you can always choose the option like, hold on a second, give me 6 more months.
She has a lot of allies. She has big ally armies. But we have
We have
fairly
bigger.
large. Yeah, it's true. But with that guy who we've suddenly decided not to kill.
No, well, you made a very good point that his army was too important to us.
Sort of tactically. The County of Colmar has given rise to a peasant rabble faction. I am not worried about them. They do not have much military power. It'll be 50 months before they can send an ultimatum, and the county control is only rising. I mean, famous last words on some level, but, you know,
Yeah.
it is what it is. I'm going to send my bishop in to fabricate a claim on Besançon. Get started, bish. Amélie. Her name is Amélie from the... have you seen Amélie lately?
I haven't ever seen it ever.
Oh, Keith, I don't know what you think of Amélie. I think you'd hate it.
I might hate it, yeah.
It's so twee. It is so twee. And I can't remember...
I have a higher tolerance for twee than people might think. But it's not that. It's not extremely high.
Yeah.
You know, I love Wes Anderson.
I love Wes. I haven't gotten a chance to see the new one. I'm very excited to. But Wes Anderson, it gets sad. Wes Anderson is twee with, like, the sudden revelations that, like, actually... there is a crushing ennui within you and your relationship.
And I would say, it's really about the ennui.
It really is about the ennui. Usually men get to have the ennui in a Wes Anderson movie, but sometimes women do. Sometimes.
I don't know. I'm sure that's true, but like I'm thinking of the Wes Anderson movie, just running through the Wes Anderson movies and not finding a lot of ennui-less women in them.
That's true. The women. That's true. The women experience some ennui,
Yeah.
but usually it's Bill Murray.
Yes, usually it's Bill Murray. Yeah, that is a good example of one where it's really about his ennui. But
I like that movie.
Something like Fantastic Mr. Fox. Something like. Who is this?
This is Podestaressa Agostina of Ancona. You'll never guess what she's been doing, Keith.
I think that if I had to put my finger on it, it's that she's been putting her finger on it.
Locking lips in all manner of ways with Sigifredo. Who the fuck are you?
On some unlanded freak.
This is useful to know. All right, let's do this again. My favorite Wes Anderson character with ennui is Monsieur Gustave in Grand Budapest Hotel.
Oh, I mean, that's just his best movie, so.
It is his best movie, and Ralph Fiennes is really good.
Yeah, Ray Fiennes is fantastic in that.
You know his full name, right?
Ray Fiennes?
Yeah.
I know. I know.
Oh, Keith, you'll
I know
love this.
Ray,
He's like mega. He's like old wealthy. He's like a earl. He's like the son of an earl.
oh,
Or
so
whatever.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus level.
But in England, so from the Middle Ages.
Well, she's from France.
Oh, that's true. I knew she was from an oil
Her
dynasty,
family has
a
multiple
metal
Wikipedia
dynasty?
pages.
Well, Keith, Rafe
Yeah.
Fiennes' full name is Rafe Nathaniel Twizzleton Wickham Fiennes.
Wow, that's a name. Holy moly.
There's
Rafe
a-
Nathaniel Twistleton Wickham Fiennes. Wickham?
Yeah, Wickham.
Oh my god.
Isn't that great?
That is like the joke of a name.
Yes, and I feel like we are having a joke played on us in that he is one of the best living English actors.
A Shakespeare interpreter. He excelled on stage at the Royal National Theatre before having success at the Royal Shakespeare Company. I love that. A Shakespeare interpreter.
Yeah, it's a really interesting, very curious.
Yeah.
There is a Wikipedia page for the Twizzleton Wickham Fiennes family, and also a Wikipedia page for Baron Say and Seal. Baron Say and Seal is a title held in the Peerage of England by the Twizzleton Wickham Fiennes family.
Wow.
That's the name of the title. That's not two barons. The name of the title is Baron Say and Seal. Isn't that cool?
That is cool.
His nephew is called Hero Fiennes Tiffin. What the fuck? Wrong with this fucking country.
I don't know. The Julia Louis-Dreyfus thing, her father is Gerhard Louis-Dreyfus, a French billionaire who served as chairman of the Louis-Dreyfus Company. Her paternal grandfather, Pierre Louis-Dreyfus, was the president of the Dreyfus Group.
I don't know about them.
What's that?
I know about them.
The Dreyfus Group?
They're like they're industry, right? They're an industry
Yeah.
barony.
Yes, they are. They're an agro business group, agriculture, food processing, international shipping, and finance. They own and manage hedge funds, ocean vessels, they're just like, they're a business in the way that a business is like, oh yeah, we do everything. We're 172 years old and we have our finger in every pie. We have our finger in the pie that invents pies.
Yes. This is
They're
also...
from the Alsace, actually.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
And this is the funniest one. She is the fifth cousin 4 times removed of Alfred Dreyfus of the infamous Dreyfus Affair.
You're kidding me. What?
No.
With Emile Zola in
Yes. For anyone that doesn't know of the Dreyfus Affair, it is like a famous case of like espionage and injustice where this guy Dreyfus was Alfred Dreyfus was essentially incorrectly accused of being a spy, sent to a prison colony for 5 years, and then the like head of counter-espionage in France spent 5 years on a long personal investigation to prove that Alfred Dreyfus was innocent and arrest the man who was actually responsible. What is his name? What was his name, Jack? Do you have the name?
Of the man who was actually responsible? I don't know.
Right.
It was a hype. So the other thing here is that like, this was a complete sort of power move by generals in the French army as well. There was a piece of maneuvering going on that Dreyfus was not just wrongly accused; he was essentially made the scapegoat for a piece of French military political maneuvering outside of.
Oh, that's interesting.
Sort of outside of him.
Yeah, they say the Wikipedia says it remains one of the most notable examples of a complex miscarriage of justice and anti-Semitism.
Yes.
Because the
Extremely
Dreyfuses are
anti-Semitic.
Jewish. Yeah.
Um,
Ferdinand Walson Esterhazy is the name of the actual culprit, a French army major.
Esterhazy was very nearly the name I chose for the Stargrave, but
Oh, really?
is too on the nose because Esterhazy, I think for me and a lot of people, sort of a main encounter with that name is in John le Carré's book Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. Esterhazy is one of the characters in that, and that book, the circus in that book is kind of where the paint shop comes from in Palisade. Keith, there is a movie called The Life of Emile Zola. It won the Best Picture Oscar in the 30s? Maybe the late 30s. It is fucking terrible. I know you're unlikely to watch this movie. They botched the movie so badly that when you watch a film about the life of Emile Zola and get to the end of it thinking, this Emile Zola isn't much, they've screwed it up.
This is the assassin movie that keeps coming up with us.
I don't think so.
No. I'm thinking of something else. Sorry. What is the deal with this movie?
It is a 1937 American biographical movie.
Okay.
The Americans were sort of trying to figure out how to make biopics in the 30s, early part of the 40s.
Okay.
They made
Gotcha.
some really bad ones, and they botched this one really tremendously. It is not a good book.
What did they get wrong?
It's a lot of speeches from Zola that are written. A lot of the Dreyfus affair kind of hinges on Zola, who is this political writer and journalist, sort of staking his reputation to defend Dreyfus. That's how it works in real life.
Right.
And he ends up being this sort of rhetorician that eventually turns things around for Dreyfus. And the movie is so desperate to produce a sort of here's a good Hollywood biopic that it neglects any sort of power or emotivity to his rhetoric. So what it ultimately comes down to is like 15 or 20 minute extremely boring monologues of this man just talking about how he believes in virtue and justice.
That does sound boring.
It is not good.
Sounds not good.
I do not recommend it. I'm trying to remember who played Dreyfus. It's Paul Mooney. And Joseph Schildkraut plays Captain Alfred Dreyfus, who is Julia Louis-Dreyfus's great uncle?
A Dreyfus played a Dreyfus?
No, Schildkraut played.
Oh, sorry, I misunderstood. Fifth cousin.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't think that I can't think of any biopics from that period that I would recommend you watching. You might want to watch The Great Ziegfeld, which features the single most expensive scene ever shot in Hollywood, with the money adjusted. It's a dance sequence on a gigantic cake.
That sounds fantastic.
It's not.
Well, it sounds fantastic.
It is the most fun bit of the movie, yes.
Hey, we have some bad news here for us.
Humiliated. Kaiser Heinrich stopped by to observe me today while I was training my new levies. Embarrassingly, my undisciplined soldiers fell into a disorderly mob while trying to complete their exercises. Even worse, Heinrich has blamed me, personally, for this failure. Punish those recruits for making me look bad. You'll gain 10 dread and 44 stress because you're patient. We've already lost 150 prestige. It's fine, we have a lot of prestige. I must do better for the sake of the realm. You gain motivated recruit trainer. That's interesting. We're going to gain 44 stress anyway. Or I have failed Kaiser Heinrich. You gain 67 stress. We should just do this, right?
Yeah, we should definitely do that. It's the only one with any positives.
Yeah. You have been overwhelmed by stress. This is fine. We will... fuck. Oh, God. Okay. Lately, it feels like I'm constantly being distracted by lascivious thoughts and erotic fantasies. My spy master keeps coming and telling me hot and steamy stories of whatever's going on elsewhere in the realm. With all the hardships of my everyday life, it is all too easy to lose myself in daydreams and forget about reality. These desires are clearly interfering with my life, but what should I do about them? Let nobody but me enter the brothel tonight. Such wanton behavior has inherent risks. Perhaps a new view of God will help me. You convert to Nestorianism.
That's bad.
No. Don't feel good about that.
No.
I will bite my lip and try and stay focused. No. To the brothel.
We've already got pox.
Yeah, what are they going to give us? Pox 2?
Yeah, we're going to get double pox. Okay.
Second worst kind of pox? Oh, Keith, we have lover's pox. What if they give us hater's pox?
Oh, no. Definitely more common, at least in 2023.
Oh, yeah, definitely. God, hater's pox is what we call finding a guy to get mad at.
Wait, it's what we call finding what?
Finding or inventing a guy to get mad at.
Oh, yes. Yeah. That's hater's pox.
Okay, everything's kind of in the works. We can declare war on... Who the fuck are you? Who is Udaig Torchatoriu of Galuria? Oh, shit, Keith.
Wow.
Why do we have a claim on this? Why can we go to war here?
Hey, this is something that I know of. There is a very profitable silver mine somewhere over there that generates a ton of money if we wanted to try and take over that island.
Shit, Keith, do you want to get Sardinia?
Sardinia's got some silver mines. I don't know if that's like the spot, but hey, if there was ever a time to like grab a piece of Italy for ourselves, it's now.
Well. 630 soldiers.
And no allies.
No allies.
I think that we gotta take it. Why can we declare war?
Let's find out.
Why do we have a claim on this place?
Oh, this poor guy. He has leprosy. Let's find out.
Forced vassalization. That's so odd.
Oh my god, is he a neighboring independent ruler of Lower... Why are they letting us do this?
I don't know. Honestly, I think we might be able to force vassalize that all of Sardinia.
We might. Why are they letting us do this?
This might just be the closest independent ruler. Let's look at the realm map for a second.
I was also wondering this, but he is not our neighbor. Realms.
Well, let's get the there we go. So
I think it might be.
He is our neighbor. It's right next to the Holy Roman Empire.
Holy shit. Why can't we go for Pisa? Oh, because it is...
That's part of the papacy, I think. Oh, no, it's not.
Well... Now, why can't we attack him? But we can attack...
What's his title?
He is a serene doge.
So that's a king. That's a king. This guy's a king of that place.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
That's why.
This is very funny.
What a kind of silly turn of events.
Hey, you want Sardinia, Keith?
I deeply want Sardinia.
Are these all independent?
Yeah.
And they have tiny armies? And, well, they have a bit of
This is
an
the
elite.
biggest. Yeah. We should sway that guy. Just while we're going to war with all of his neighbors, let's just get in good.
Well, hang on. Can we not just kill him?
I don't know.
No.
I just don't think it would help. I don't think it would help yet. By the time it's time to declare war, like the new heir will be, settled in.
This guy's motto is "I avenge."
Mm.
Okay. Right. Well, this is absolutely what we have to do.
Yeah. I can't believe the opportunities that this game has been presenting us.
This is a little reward for how our wife killed our mother.
Oh, you think so? You think this is like sort of a karmic balance? Like, okay, you can't have a mom, but you can have Sardinia.
Yes, I think so.
Did we save before we declared war?
No.
Okay.
No,
Well, we should save now.
Why would we save, Keith?
Just in case.
uh, Right, and we should probably call our allies to war.
Yeah. While Jack is calling our allies to war, I am calling the listeners to make sure that they're following us here on Twitch and subscribed over on YouTube. And I also call on you to consider going to friendsofthetable.cash to sign up for the Patreon there. Your support helps us do things like the Hunter x Hunter show that's coming out soon. We're very excited that's incoming. I don't know when it's incoming, but it is soon. We've recorded, what have we recorded? 4 episodes, 5 episodes?
We're about to record more. I'm having
We're
a lot
about
of
to
fun
record
with Hunter
more.
x
Yeah,
Hunter.
we had to take like a month off, but we're back to recording. It also lets us do things like we've recorded my side of things is going to record like I'm going to say it's going to hit 10 hours in about a week of over 3 sessions. We're going to be like, no, probably 11 or 12 hours. Cause I think it's already been 9 hours because we did 6 hours the other day and we did.
Oh, you're talking about
last night.
Palisade?
Ground stuff. Yeah. Palisade.
Yeah. I mean,
so sometimes we've really got to record all in a bunch to keep momentum. And your donations help us do that because almost everyone has a different job that they do.
Yeah, it's we are taking some big swings this season, and knowing that there is support for us financially and support for us in terms of the listeners it really does help us make the show. Friends at the Table is free and is available to everybody. We don't do advertising, we don't run adverts. And you might think that donating to the Patreon would only help us do Patreon stuff, but really having the sort of room and ability to make Patreon stuff and then also have the time to be able to really take big swings in our main show, it's tremendously helpful.
Right. I mean, really the thing that the Patreon, like the more Patreon stuff there is, the more stuff there is for everybody.
Yeah, absolutely.
The Hunter x Hunter show is case in point of that.
Yes, which will be free, will be available to everyone.
Yeah.
Keith?
Yeah.
You see what's happened?
Someone's plotting to kill our wife. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not shocked.
Yeah, she's a murderer.
Right. At some point you've got to ask yourself, am I the problem?
Yeah, they're also not going to be able to do it.
The problem?
I think that maybe. Oh, we should do that. Organize that army. Yes, I've been practicing Spanish guitar for the Hunter x Hunter show because, of course, Hisoka's theme.
Are you you're strumming? You're doing some fun strums.
I'm familiaring myself with the scales, with the modes. Lots of fun.
Did you know about my classical guitar that I had?
I feel like we must have talked about this. Yeah.
One of the if you're interested and you're listening, one of the songs on fuckdads.com was recorded on that guitar. I don't remember which one, but it's the one that sounds like a classical guitar. But it was built in 1890 about. That's what I had. That's my closest guess in Oh shit! I can't remember anymore. It's been so long since I've had to. It's Bohemia.
Whoa.
It was made in Bohemia in the 1880s or 90s. We're talking only a few decades after what a guitar was kind of solidified.
That's extraordinary.
I found it like on Craigslist for a few $100s. I think it was real because I don't think these guitars are particularly valuable. But my mom stepped on it.
Oh,
or
no.
knocked it over or something. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know exactly what happened. I think I left it on my bed and she like put like a laundry basket roughly on my bed and kind of
That's terrible.
broke it. Yeah. Or maybe knocked it off of the bed. I'm not sure. Oh,
That
it was very
sucks.
sad. I know.
Do we want this alliance? Why not, right? It's with Luitgard of Padua, which is over here.
It's kind of a bad deal for us because they have a pretty weak army. They're not going to be able to be much help to us, but they
And-
might call us into an annoying war.
And if we decline, she loses 25 opinion of us. Yes.
She goes from not liking us to still not liking us.
Yeah. 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 Wait, what? Fuck. What? Fuck.
Did you hit the wrong button?
Sure did, Keith. Well, Grundon has come of age.
Oh, good old Grundon.
She is not. She's not very good.
She has shown a great aptitude, it says.
But alas, not very.
Yeah, not very.
This siege is happening. They might win the siege before we get there, which would be amazing. But
Wow.
Double Forte in the chat says Jack's done it again. But did I do this before? Did I accidentally accept an alliance? Someone wants to know if Anno has been married since.
No, Anno is not married. We have not married Anno yet, and I think that maybe we should wait. Oh, Anno, I also realized isn't our heir. Our oldest daughter is our heir because of the rules that we set up.
Yes, yes, and she is married, I believe. Heilvig is married to. Oh, Keith.
Oh my God, we figured it out.
Oh,
Hey, no children.
yeah, that's interesting.
Now, I don't want to get ahead of ourselves. Should we kill our daughter?
No, because we'll play as her, and then our husband will be the Holy Roman Emperor's spy master.
Sure. I'm just saying, let's not rule it out.
No, we also can't. That would be kinsley.
Well, it's only a problem if you get caught.
I think we literally can't. Oh no, we can.
Yeah, we can easily.
Oh no, that was me trying to kill my own wife. Let's see. No, she is your child. You can't kill your own children.
Oh, I have that. I definitely have that switched off in mine.
Killing your own children left and right. You can.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just think that that's true.
Sassy Koala says, "Oh, you should murder his kid, though."
Oh, he has a previous child. Yes, that's true.
Herman.
Oh,
Oh, Herman, you look like a little
prepare
fuckwad
to meet
type.
your doom, Herman. Let's wait until he's of age.
Very difficult to kill Herman.
It is difficult to kill Herman. It might be easier once he's not a child. I don't think that we can afford this right now.
Nope. Fuck. But it's okay because we have Sardinia. When we started,
Oh, hey, did we switch to levies so that we can make?
we did. Yep. Yeah,
We
yeah.
did switch to levies. Okay.
Yep. Okay. Duke Ugo wants to marry of your dynasty? They'll be of Adelaida's dynasty? Absolutely not. No. What I want is Sardinia. I've decided. Wait, hang on. Okay. Count Hartmann, this fella, tried to kill his wife. What is happening?
Do you know what this reminds me of?
What does it remind you of?
In my game, because I rarely ever have someone set to find secrets, I almost always have it set to support my own schemes.
Right.
There's the other thing is like foil. Disrupt schemes. So I can't remember which one I had it set to, but I felt that I was in danger because I had uncovered a plot to kill me that was like medium strong. And so for the first time in like a 150-year span of game, I set my spy master to the capital to find secrets. And it was just like secret after secret after secret. Eventually, I had to be like, no more secrets. I don't want to hear about this.
Deluge.
It's literally overwhelming me.
Oh my god. It is wild to me that everybody keeps trying to kill their wife, or people's wives keep trying to kill other people. Why are you doing this?
So it's funny because husbands are trying to kill wives, but wives are trying to kill moms.
Specifically my mom.
Yeah.
Stop it.
And what does that say about society?
Yeah. All right. Yep. Good to know. And then let's see. 76% chance, 86% chance. Blackmailing Podesta Agostina, who was doing that thing that they do with unlanded, unspeakable thing.
Yeah, the disgusting business they get up to with unlanded weirdos. Unlanded. Just the idea that makes me want to puke.
Ugh, awful. Unlanded, locking lips in all sorts of configurations. Bullshit. Judite Tortutor has been swayed. Oh, good. This guy.
Yeah. Oh, he kind of likes us now. And he's smart, so.
And he's a journaler, like me.
And he's whole of body.
And he's an astute intellectual, unlike me. He's patient. He's no.
Some people call him the space cowboy.
So, Keith, Keith, we have to pause the game. Because I have heard some people call him the gangster of love.
Oh, I've heard that. Some people call him Maurice too, right?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. Because he speaks of the purposes of love.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that about Maurice.
Right. Some people say that I've been treating you bad.
Is that the next line?
Let's see. Steve Miller Band. I was listening to this the other day. This song is fucking great.
It's so good, yeah.
It is an incredible song.
It's really great. I like the Steve Miller Band. They're really good.
I only know one song, and it's this one, and it's fantastic.
People talk about me, baby. Say I'm doing you wrong. Okay, say I'm doing you wrong. That's what it is.
Well, don't worry, baby. Don't worry. Because I'm right here.
Yeah, what a great song.
Right here at home. It does one of my favorite things, which is he sings his first verse about how he is Maurice. Then he sings about how people say that he's doing you wrong. Then he moves into this legendary chorus and gets so excited about it, he sings it twice.
Right.
Then there's a guitar solo. Then he has a verse about how he loves your peaches and wants to shake your tree and how he's lovey-dovey all the time.
Yeah.
And then he runs out of song, sings the chorus twice more, and then sings verse 1 and verse 3 again. I love a song where they run out of lyrics midway through, but decide
the song is too good to end. We've got to pick our two best verses and do them over.
And just do them again.
There's one other Steve Miller Band song that you definitely know.
I don't know if that's true.
Fly Like an Eagle.
I don't think I know this song.
You don't know that song? Fly like an eagle to the sea. It was in Space Jam. You ever see Space Jam? Yeah. You ever saw Space Jam?
I've never seen Space Jam. Is it good?
Oh, wow. No, it's terrible.
Okay, sure, fair enough.
No, it's really a shame that it's as bad as it is. It's one of the most poorly plotted, poorly paced movies I've ever seen in my life. It is mildly entertaining because it is the Looney Tunes, and it's really funny to watch Michael Jordan act. And it's got Bill Murray, and it's got Larry Bird, and it's got Wayne Knight.
And this isn't a good time? This film is not a good time?
No, it is still somehow comes out at like a C-.
Huh. I have not heard
I think it's worth
song.
watching. It's really short. It's like 85 minutes.
I don't know why. I feel weird about films that are short. I don't necessarily dislike them. They give me pause. I'm not a long film person. I mean, I'll watch a long film, but I'm not someone who's like, the movie needs to be longer than 2 hours or whatever. But
I was so close. It's 88 minutes. I was 3 minutes off.
that's incredible.
Yeah.
You said 85?
I think I said 85, yeah.
But I see a movie that's short, and I'm like, what's going on here?
Yeah. Well, it's definitely sort of like it's shit, shave 10 minutes off.
Yes. Keith, have you seen John Carpenter's Village of the Damned?
No, we talked about this recently when we watched Halloween.
Oh, did we really?
We did, yeah. We talked about the different John Carpenter movies a couple
that you have or have
times
not that you
that
have
I have
or
or haven't seen, and that was one of the ones.
Village of the Damned is an evil children movie. I have not seen it, and I realized that this is the reason why I thought that John Carpenter made Children of the Corn for a very long time.
Oh, because of Children of the Damned.
Because of Village of the Damned.
Village of the Damned.
I think Village of the Damned is an adaptation of The Midwich Cuckoos, which is a book by John Wyndham that is interesting and scary, but I had thought it was Carpenter who made.
Do you want to hear something really funny
Children of
about Children of the Corn that Just King Things ruined for me?
What did they ruin for you about Children of the Corn? A film that you previously held dear.
No, it was the book.
Oh shit! Yeah, I quite like Children of the Corn. The story.
The monster, he who walks behind the rose of Children of the Corn. I had heard that this is one of the few Stephen King books that I listened to on audiobook, not read. And so he who walks behind the rose, it's the rose of corn that he walks behind.
Yes.
But I thought it was the rose, R-O-S-E, like flowers. And I thought that it was essentially a non sequitur. He who walks behind the rose. And I just really like that more.
It's like the Medoc, are you there bit in The Shining. That's just, do you remember this in The Shining? They also talk about it in Just King Things. It's an incredible bit of The Shining.
Maybe, but I actually have neither read nor seen The Shining.
Oh, Keith, I think you'd love
Weirdly,
The Shining.
I've read 2-3 dozen Stephen King books.
The Shining's fantastic.
Yeah.
You would
Yeah,
find
I've
the
heard.
movie too creepy.
But
I
think I could handle The Shining.
It's fucking scary. It's great, but it is scary. There's a great bit in The Shining where Jack is exploring sort of an empty bit of the hotel, and he finds a bunch of he finds a doll. He finds a book, just stuff that people have left behind. And there's also a note that has been scribbled, and the note says, "Medoc, are you here? I've been sleepwalking again, my dear. The plants are moving under the rug." That's it. It is not explained.
Stephen King is just really good sometimes.
He cannot prevent himself from typing, and this is his biggest strength and his biggest weakness.
Yeah.
But yes, I feel like he who walks behind the rose, R-O-S-E, is a real Medoc. Are you here? moment.
Yeah, it is that same sort of thing where it's like, and I think that's sort of where Stephen King works. Maybe not where he works best, but it's like a mode that he goes into that is really good, where it's sort of dreamlike and not exactly sensical.
Yes, and I mean, at this point, as we have done before, we are just producing a worse podcast, Just King Things, which you should absolutely go and listen to. It's Cameron
Which
Castleman and
I'm
Michael
very
Lutz.
practiced at producing a worse Just King Things because I've been doing it since before Just King Things even existed.
You preempted them worse.
Me and Kyle have been reading and talking about Stephen King on podcasts since I was literally a child.
Oh, that's great. And of course, Keith and I have our Stephen King podcast that is done in real time. You will be able to hear the next episode in 2.5 million years. We talked about that. That came up like it probably got into a Clapcast or something. No. That was on
That was in an episode or something.
That was when you were exploring Uru and I joined.
No. We referenced it.
Oh, did we?
Yeah. It came up. In probably a pre-show thing. Why am I bringing this up? I can't remember. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But yeah, that was anybody who wants to watch us talk about Stephen King and other horror stuff and Uru and then make up a much stupider version of the Just King Things podcast. You can go to youtube.com/runbutton and watch me and Jack play some Uru.
It's a really fun stream. We have captured his brother, Constantinu. He's 10.
Yep, good.
And we've won the siege, and we can win the war. What I would be interested in doing is seeing...
And we made money.
Whoa, we did make money, and this is not worse.
You make money when you take a county.
Huh.
Yeah, it's actually a great way to raise a little funds.
Yeah, I wish we'd known that when... Okay. Yeah, I think done.
Done.
Wow.
And now we can ransom some of these people.
No, I believe that they are. I believe that they have been released because we won the war.
Okay. Well, sometimes you keep prisoners that are not like important enough to be part of negotiations.
Alsace.
Yeah, Alsace. Big Alsace. Long. Wow.
Extremely long Alsace.
Extremely long Alsace.
Oh, man. Well, now I just have to...
Hey, we're still 3 out of 4, so who's in charge? Oh, it was forced vassalization.
Yeah. He's our vassal. We can just
He's our vassal. Let's do it again.
I shouldn't have disbanded my army.
Ooh, no, because you have to disband in order to start
you do
a
have
new
to
war.
Disband.
But wait, before
Oh, come on. Stop it. Everybody stop trying to kill my wife.
I think that this is new news. Sorry, this is not new news. This is an update to old news. Okay, so there's a couple things we need to do.
His husband has been trying. Maybe it's something they bond over, Keith. You know, it's important
sure.
to have something to bond over with your spouse who you don't love and it was or are sexually attracted to, and it was a match of consequence.
Okay, so here's what we got to do. First of all, we have to call this guy a vile fiend, and then we have to pause the game.
Yep, quickly.
We have to not declare war. We actually have to open up the military tab. Hit plus on rally points.
Oh, Keith, that's a great point.
Put a new rally point here. And actually, the last step is we've got to wait 4 months while our levies refresh, because that's like how long it takes after you disband them to get everything back.
Yeah, that is a... Wait, no, they're ready to go, aren't they?
Oh, they're ready to go?
Yeah.
Okay, well, then let's do it.
What should we do about our brother?
Well, let's look at the skill. Let's look at the intrigue page. Maybe it doesn't matter. I think it maybe doesn't matter.
Who are you?
Yeah, I think that once we discovered it, he abandoned his scheme because it's not here.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he didn't actually try, so he's not technically a criminal.
Right, and he's not in our court is the other thing.
Yeah, that's true. He's in that guy's court that we made
Right,
him.
we can't
made
arrest.
Him go to.
Yeah, we can't arrest him because he's not. In
Oh
our
my
court.
God, Count Tortutoriu expects a council position, and he fucking hates our guts.
Oh well. Sorry.
Sorry.
Not
I'm
right.
not going to give you a council position. I
One good
might kill
way.
you.
One good way to get him to like us would be to take over the rest of this island and
Give it
become
to
his
him.
rightful liege.
Oh, become his rightful liege.
Yeah, I mean we could get
Sardinia. That's so funny. God, let me hang on.
Yeah, I hate you. You're not my rightful liege. Well, just you wait.
Well, we can't get up here because this is run by Italy and the HRE. This lower
Okay.
bit and then this bit.
Italy? Who? Italy? Who?
Tuscany.
Tuscany? Tuscany.
Yeah,
Schmuskany.
Italy, who is a good question in 1087, and it is
Yeah.
mostly Tuscany.
It's
at
a
this
good
point.
question for another 800 years.
Yeah, it's true. Really, you could consider. Well, that's not true. You could uncharitably consider Italian history as the construction and then solidification of Big Tuscany.
Yeah.
But I believe Italian
Oh.
unification is more complicated than that.
Yeah, I think that another way that you could put it is Rome's shell.
Oh yeah, Rome's.
We
Where
need
is
a
Rome?
shell to put around Rome.
Rome is here. Where is Rome? I don't know where Rome is,
Um,
Keith. In the real world,
Lower.
is Rome here?
Yeah. There. No, there. No, you're almost there. Lower. It's got a king hat on it. More lower. On the
Oh.
coast. There we go.
Okay. Yeah. Good to know. It's the one that's the big Rome-shaped one. But
Yeah.
what we could do is we could take. We only need 5 counties. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could take this.
Yeah, and usurp it.
And and you Sardinia. Okay, great. What I am
It's
gonna
an
do,
island. I think when it's an island, it's called a usurp.
I don't like that when you
No,
said
you
that.
You slurp the throne of Sardinia?
No. In fact, I don't like it so much. We're going on break. We'll see you in 5 minutes.
Okay.
Bye.
Hello.
We return. Hello all. Back to Sardinia it is. To fuck up this man now.
Yep.
Oh. Well, how big is your allegiance? Oh, fucking nothing compared to us.
Hold on. Well, we have to balance that. In order to get that 4.7K, we've got to invite everyone to the war. And that costs prestige, which we are low on.
No, we're not.
Oh, doesn't it cost 350 to invite the Duke?
Oh, does it cost 350 or does it cost 150?
I think it costs 350. Maybe that's what it costs if you're a king. Maybe it's cheaper.
That's a
I think
good
it's
point.
worth doing it. I think it's worth doing it because we can afford it one more time.
Yeah. And then we just sort of sit and think about what we've done.
Right. And then I think the more we have, the cheaper ducal conquest is.
Yeah. Let's get these soldiers up, and then let's see how many they sort of want to bring to the table before we start
Right.
thinking about. Because we can all just run around Sardinia for a bit.
Yeah. Well, let's see our Well, it's taking a minute. Oh, we're just on low speed. Okay.
Oh, here we go.
There
Great.
we go.
Yeah, we can fuck them up at this point. Oh no!
Oh, is that? Wait, scroll it back. Is that who he's allied with?
That's who we've been trying to sway. Okay, well, time to bring in an ally, I think.
Why are the numbers red? Oh, you can declare war. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Keith, do you see why we can declare war?
Kairouan?
Yeah. You know
Where
where
is
that
that?
is?
No.
It turns out that is in North Africa, Keith, because we are
Wow.
getting an adjacency, an independent
We're
adjacency
neighbors.
with neighbors.
Long Alsace. We're going to create the biggest empire that the sun can easily set on.
The sun will always set on the Alsatian Empire in 45 minutes. Wow. But we can't do a holy war because we don't.
Because everyone in the religion will join them, but not us.
Also, we don't have enough piety.
Sure.
This will cost us 150 to call into war.
Speaking of piety, I have a plan.
Oh, yeah?
We've got to go on a cheap little pilgrimage.
We have absolutely got to go on a cheap little pilgrimage. Maybe to the Vatican, since we're sort of near there.
We are sort of near there, and we're actually sort of near a couple other places, too. There's some places in Northern Europe that we can go to, I think.
Incredible. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we should call this guy to war.
Yeah. Spend 150? Okay, so it was just 150.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah.
He'll flatten them.
A pittance.
A pittance. Basically nothing. Oh, thank God.
Wow, she was definitely murdered. And we actually lost stress from that.
She died in her sleep.
41 murdered.
The way it just says excellent underneath.
Not one day too soon. Hey, let's marry someone else so that we can get. Let's just marry the highest stat person that we can.
Yep, sounds good to me.
Some of all stats.
We could just be friends with Barcelona. Some of all skills.
I would love to go to Barcelona.
I have I been to Barcelona? No, I have not been to Barcelona. I've been to Bilbao.
I want to go to Spain in general because I really feel like I would get along in a place that eats dinner at 10 p.m.
Are you an eats dinner at 10 p.m. sort of person?
Yes. Yeah. Chronically, yeah.
I am an eats dinner at 8 p.m. person.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you do friends at the table?
I live in Los Angeles.
Oh, right. That helps, right. And before you lived exactly. There's an East Coast time zone supremacy in Friends of the Table.
Yes.
That you have worked around definitely to be able to have dinner at the time that you'd like to.
But in fact, I am moving to the East Coast, and I'm going to make some dinner adjustments.
That's not the East Coast.
I am moving to the Eastern time.
The Eastern time zone. The West Coast of the Eastern time zone.
Yes, the West Coast of the Eastern time zone. I drove from Austin, Texas to New Mexico recently. And that was fun because you got to cross a time zone on the ground.
Ooh.
That's always very exciting.
I've never done that. I've actually never...
Very weird.
I've never left a time zone. I'm sort of the Alsace of the East Coast.
Yes. What's the furthest south you've been? Florida.
Florida.
Yeah. Is
And
Florida
the furthest north is Maine. Okay. But the furthest east is, is Maine. And the furthest west is New Jersey.
What is your favorite East Coast state?
Rhode Island.
Do you like Rhode Island? I've never
I love
been.
it. I think it's fantastic. I think it's really great. I love Rhode Island.
Not an island, right? Or is it actually
not an island? No, it's not an
island. Princess Bishop Adriana of Friuli has a bastard kid called Alberto.
Wow.
He's 0. Okay.
That's what I would name my bastard kid.
Alberto. We could marry Adela. She is unlanded, but she's fucking incredible at martial. She has a martial score of 26.
Wow. That would help us. Now, she doesn't like us very much. What is her issue with us?
When we marry her. What is her issue with us? Oh, we have lover's pox.
Oh, lover's pox and lustful. Okay.
Oh, that old chestnut.
Would you like to become a duke in exchange? Would you like to become a duchess in exchange for catching lover's pox?
Oh, it's so fucking grim. Well, I mean, here's the thing. Do we need to get married?
Yes. Well, okay. Literally, no. But getting married gets us the wife stats, and those are very important.
Hey, do you remember when we gave this kid a bunch of additional consonants in his name? He wants to go play, and I will let him. All right. Look. Should we get married?
Yeah, we should get married.
Oh, wait, no. I don't actually want to get married to her because I would lose 200 prestige, and that is Sardinia money, Keith.
That's true, but we gain prestige like the Dickens.
We do. Dickens gained prestige thanks
Very
to
quickly.
his renowned public readings.
Yeah.
Yeah. He also made up that man who gets tormented by ghosts, and the Victorians went nuts for it.
Yes!
Yes!
Punishment!
Yes! Get him! Make him love Christmas! Can we have a ghost who comes and beats him with
This says
hammers?
nothing about me!
No relation whatsoever to my involvement in Victorian industrialism. I do want to see who the best alliance I could get is. Well, if I married this 2-year-old, will not happen. I join in with the Duchy of Angria, who have 3,500 people.
That's quite a bit, but it also seems like not a great
We
marriage
could marry
in terms
Duke Ramon, the Thief Slayer.
Seems very punitive.
Yeah. And he is involved in the Iberian struggle, which is a fucking nightmare. We don't want to think about that.
Ooh, I just solved the Iberian struggle.
It's a whole thing. He is awkwardly coquettish. Oh.
Ooh.
I slayed a thief recently. That's what he says. He's inspired by medical innovations. It's exquisite house crest. It's just lines.
Well, but look at the proportions.
He saw some bad omens while he was traveling, and he gambles with dice. Okay. They really want us to marry him or Duke Gottfried, who has an alliance of.
But these guys have terrible stats.
They
We've already had all the kids that we need to have. I think we should be going for like the spousal stats. We should go for like who's highest in a particular thing that we need, or who's highest, overall. Luckily, Adela is highest in martial and also is the highest sum of all skills.
I feel so gross about giving her lover's pox, but it's Crusader Kings, isn't it?
Yeah, we've definitely done worse things already than this. Like
That's true. That's true. She's greedy, she's arbitrary, she's ambitious, she's a skilled tactician, she's a novice physician, she's an aggressive attacker, she's shrewd.
I think based on these stats, this is a trade that she would make.
Yeah, let's do it.
And, plus 75, so there you go. She is making it.
Yeah. Nice. Here comes the army.
Here comes the army.
What's her best stat? Fighting.
Martial by far, huge.
Yeah. And Avamai is still a competent spy master. He's not great, but he'll be fine.
Well, she's good enough at spy master. We can just have her assist in general, and that gives like a percentage of everything.
Oh, that's true. Because she is just good.
That's why some of all skills is such a good. See, wait, can we go back to it? It tells us exactly what we get. Yeah, we get all of that. So not bad across the board. Pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we still have levies on over like commander or control or
I
something.
believe we do. Yes. Yep. Organized army.
Yeah, great.
And we should not forget Kalmar, because Kalmar is kind of. Oh no!
What happened?
Gottfried
Oh,
von
Gottfried von
has
Pudeldorf. He
has
died in his sleep. Did he have any children?
Did my wife kill him?
No, no family, no nothing.
Pudeldorf,
Is there anyone else in the von Pudeldorf family?
Dead dynasty.
Dead dynasty. Dead dynasty. Bravery through what?
The spear.
We'll have to name someone after him.
Yeah, Gottfried. No, von Pudeldorf.
We could have 3 children. Gottfried von and Pudeldorf.
Wow. Rip to Gottfried. Rip to Popo. They're taking them all from us, Keith.
Yeah. Let me have my little book of guys.
I want my book of guys. Dead, 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 dead. My dad died.
Ooh.
Gottfried died. Popo died. Dead.
Yeah, I've got one of those too in my game. I never unpin anyone.
Oh. Wait. We're... Oh, no, we're winning.
We're winning. We're winning by a lot.
Okay,
Yeah, don't worry.
Okay, now we'll besiege that city. Oh, we captured Corredores Barao of Porto Torres.
Nice.
Got him. Very embarrassing for him.
Have fun in the dungeons.
Why did I play a little clarinet cue? Was it that someone in our dungeons died? I don't remember.
Yeah, I think it was a dungeon dead. It was someone surprisingly died in our dungeons that we didn't know was there. Did he?
They deserved a little fanfare. Low county control in Colmar. Yes, yes. Don't need that. He wants a counter position. He can get fucked. Oh, we can ransom Corredores Barao for 30 gold, which is not nothing. It will lower our war score, but we will get that war score back when we take the city. So that's what I will do.
Okay. It'd be very funny if they rallied off of that.
Oh, and it didn't
looks
even
like it
change the war score.
affect it at all. Yeah, I think it really has to be like a direct relation to the liege.
I don't even... Guys. This is Duke Herman, the spy master, has this immense army. Okay. Countess Ermentrude. Oh, shit. She is the one we want to take over.
Wow.
Here. She runs this place. And she schemed from the shadows to have Sybil, who was just a lady. Killed. She just wanted to kill a lady. Okay. And I am going to blackmail her about it. Oh, they have besieged my city, but we are going to beat them before.
Huh.
Yeah.
An interesting twist.
That is a very interesting twist. Oh, we can go to a grand tournament. No, we do not have the money.
We don't have the money to go?
No, to hold one.
Oh, okay.
To hold one. Okay, that's all fine. Hey, look, buddy. I know what your deal is, and I want... Oh. Oh! We should do this, right?
I've probably... Oh. Yes. Yeah, we should.
Because we're going to get the money for getting the county, and now this gives us the claim on Besançon.
Time to lengthen Alsace even further.
She has fish husband.
Fish husband.
Look at his shirt.
Oh, fish husband. What was his house? His house is a fish house.
I think so, yeah. Scarpanoi. Trust, prayer, and nobility. Fair enough.
I can't be. I mean, it says carp right in there. Can't be more clear.
Yeah. The faction, the Lombards, want to become independent from the Kaiser.
Is scarp like the scrod of cod, but for carp?
What are you talking about?
Scrod is an East Coast thing, I believe, but I'm sure you know the fish cod.
I do know the fish cod. I am familiar with the fish cod. Do you know the fish cod?
So there's something that they do in New England when cod is no longer maybe the freshest thing in the world, is they sell it as a thing called scrod. And it basically just means day old cod. So scarp is just day old carp.
I didn't know this. Now we've won, and this is Longidoro. Great.
Yeah, so if you ever see on the menu scrod, just know that is not a fish. That is just old cod. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with cod. You know, it tastes fine. Fried cod, but it's scrod. It's totally edible.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's fine. Look at all the was. Okay, let's see.
Oh my god.
I'm not going to give you a council position. Anno and Grundon can get married. That might not be a bad idea. But we can go to war with, in order, Uday Torbanu of Arborea. That's here.
So that we will do that soon.
Maybe now, actually, because
we're pretty low on
on prestige. That's true. But his army is appalling. His army is awful.
Oh my god, this army makes me sick.
It's like unlanded. We could go to war with Ermentrude up here. She obviously has a bigger army. And then it starts getting really interesting because we can go to war with the Hamadid Emirate, which is here. We can go to war with Balam, which is here.
Okay.
Ooh, that can be a vassalization war, but he does have 6,000 men, so...
Yeah. That's a lot. That's more than us. Even with all our allies.
Or
our
we can
countless allies.
Yeah. Or we can go to war with this guy in Cairo. We could break those allegiances up, actually. I
think that we should hold, save, and pilgrim.
Yeah, that is a good idea.
The only other option would be the little guy next to us in
Arborea.
Yeah, Arborea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we also should look and see if we already have the place with the silver mine. It's
shit.
It's a holding. It's like a special holding. I don't remember where it is though. I just know it's on here somewhere.
Do you know if it's in northern or southern?
Mm-mm.
Okay, let's see. That's not that.
Let's see.
And it's not that. It's not that. And it's not that.
Sardinia Silver Mine CK3. Okay.
There it is.
There it is.
This? The Argentaria mining settlement. Yeah, look at that. Argentaria di Sigero. That's what we want.
Look at that. $3 a month just from there. That would double our
This
income.
places gives you $4 a month. Well, we fucking have to get this.
Yeah. And that should not be a forced vassalization. That should be our fourth holding. We should take this place for real.
We can't do that.
We can't yet, but we can eventually.
Oh, it will be a ducal conquest.
Right.
It will be a ducal conquest, and it costs a fucking shit ton of prestige.
What we could do is if we... Does somebody right now... has someone claimed Sardinia as a ducal title?
No, I don't believe they have.
So if we claim it, then what we could do is declare war as a de jure part of our.
Oh no, we need it though. Unfortunately, we need 5 to make Sardinia, and we can't do anything up here.
Oh, you need all for the ducal title, the duchy. I mean, the duchy
Yeah.
title. Oh damn.
Yeah, because this is HRE and this is Italy. This is Tuscany.
Can we look at the title page?
Yes. Whoops.
Because I thought that was the kingdom.
Oh.
Yeah, the duchy.
Oh no,
we
we just need 3.
Yeah, we just need 3. So Arborea is next, and then we can claim it, and then we can de jure conquest Cagliari.
And we should absolutely do that. Yeah, I'm gonna put down a new military rally point.
Do we just raise our armies?
Nope, I was just moving my rally point.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's Herman's army. He's still kicking around. He doesn't know the war's over.
Yeah.
Shit.
He's not good enough at intrigue to know that the war's over.
He's just terrible.
Too dumb to get his mail. Yeah.
Okay. Holy sites. Select a faith to see its holy sites.
So it's really Cologne or the Vatican.
Yeah, it's Cologne or the Vatican. And it's probably Cologne, right? The cathedral?
Yeah. If we go to activities,
just up here.
Yeah, if we go to activities, it'll tell us it'll give us a better.
That's gonna cost us 160 gold.
It is, yeah. Well, that's the average cost, so we could go lower. I don't think that hitting planned pilgrimage. I don't think that
will
locks you in, but I could be wrong.
Fuck.
Maybe we should. Well, we just saved, right, for pre-pilgrimage.
Yeah.
So we can. Yeah, I think we can hit that and then look.
Okay, we want a pious pilgrimage. 100%.
Yeah.
We want to let everybody know how much we care about God.
Right. So that's, I think, altruistic is the name of that pilgrimage. So additional cost 10 versus what does it say?
It's going to cost us 78.
But we can go down on some stuff.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, we can. We are the diarch and are expected to remain within the realm. What?
Oh, right, because we're the diarch.
What is a diarch?
That's the regent.
Oh. Okay. All right. Well, this is going to be a real cut price pilgrimage. Let's see. So we're going to go to
Cologne. We can
Cologne.
do better pilgrimages later.
We don't want a forest guide because right now we can't afford this.
Right.
78.6. Now
We'll
we could
hit
just wait.
activity options. Go to activity options. That's
Where's
where you
that
can
to?
really.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, that's where we can lower. Oh, so that's no. So we should definitely do the higher, the contemplative, because it's no cost because we have patient. But then the other one, that's the one that's like we can take a small retinue.
Yikes.
Boom. Humble.
Yikes. More piety and non-completion. Yikes. Okay, and I don't think we need a forest guard. And I don't think we need a caravan master.
This is creating dangers for us. I think that we can afford the $4 forest guide. I guess he doesn't really do much. Let's see if we can. Let's just
through forests, are we?
maybe mountaineer. Maybe hit mountaineer. See what that does. No, nothing.
What is this? Plains. We want a plains.
Cultural ambassador.
No.
I'm take it or leave it on the forest.
There's
guide.
no dangers. There's minor chance
It does
of
reduce
danger
one medium chance of danger.
in Verdun and in bitch.
Yeah. There's always a small chance of danger in bitch.
Oh my god. This is where the forest guide is going to be useful.
Yeah.
We could also edit the route, right?
Yes.
But no.
No.
We will be great.
We will be great. Wait, hold on. Change from reflection to altruistic.
Oh. Yes. Good shout, Keith. Well,
Well,
off we go. Apparently it's pronounced Bitsk. Thank you.
oh.
But worms is pronounced worms.
Yeah, worms is pronounced worms.
Okay, off we go. I've been joined by my brother, who's our caravan master. I am so excited to go.
And this is the brother that wasn't trying to kill our wife, so.
This is my non-wife murdering brother. Also joining us, Avamai, a fellow called Ulf, someone called Sybil, Gunhilda, Ricardo, and Iwo von Ulm. Iwo von Ulm. Great. Revs Up Raid says that they made up the pronunciation, but it might actually be right. Okay. Passing by the campfire, a pilgrim from another entourage is telling a story he once heard about the Duke of these lands to raucous laughter. As he notices my hesitation, the storyteller looks at me reassuringly. Don't worry, my lord. This is surely about some other high and mighty nobleman. Option. Really now? Tell me more of this Duke. And you gain 44 stress, which we could do. Guards fetch my whip, and we immediately lose 50 prestige. Or perhaps it is time I found others to travel with.
Which one doesn't lose us piety? Because the fetch my whip loses us piety.
Both this one and this one don't lose us piety.
Oh, I like that. I like not gaining stress and also gaining varied pilgrimage companions. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, wait, did we just immediately ditch up? We got any new people? Wait, what? Oh, whoa. Did he die? What? Why is he...
What? What's wrong?
Why did my caravan master leave our party?
Is he the one that we said that we didn't want to hang out with because of the story?
Shit, maybe.
Maybe.
He is still here, apparently. Don't know what that's about.
I'm watching a video about the Swiss village with the unfortunate name.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I bet the sign gets stolen all the time.
Oh, it's very pretty. Shocker. A Swiss village is very pretty.
Word of my arrival seems to have spread to the county of Trier, as our entourage is soon beset with countless serfs, begging to be blessed with the royal touch, lips locked, in various combinations. I could, of course, simply sprinkle a little water blessed by myself upon them, and they would surely be satisfied, but granting them blessed coins to soothe their infected areas would help keep them happy and blessed for much longer. I shall distribute blessed coins. You lose 50 gold, gain 100 piety, gain 44 stress because you're arrogant. County of Trier gains secret touch for 10 years. A sprinkling of water should satisfy them. Gain 44 stress because you're arrogant. They get nothing. We take the stress.
I think we should do the bigger one that gets us 100 piety.
It costs 50 gold and we have 8.
Oh, it costs 50 gold. Okay.
But I'll take the piety, you know. Danger. This is fine. Traveling through the sometimes harsh environments have invigorating effects on at least my state of mind and vigor. As I glance over at Ulf, however, he does not appear to be doing quite as good. His movement is labored, his breathing heavy, and spontaneous bursts of coughing ripple through his body. Clearly, he is not well. We should let him rest and recover fully. Everybody likes me. It takes longer. Avamai, can you treat him? Because Avamai is here, he can. Or it's just a little cough. Avamai should help him out.
Yeah.
As we make our way through Koblenz, we are approached by a Cisalpine commoner claiming to be the leader of a group of Catholic pilgrims. Good Duke, we have been on the road to Cologne for weeks, but the roads are too dangerous and now we're short on provisions. We would be forever grateful for your support. The more the merrier. We gain stress, gain piety.
Yeah. I think we should
Cisalpine
take that hit.
out of the question. Have some coin for your troubles. Not a chance, peasant. Yeah, we should do this.
Yeah. We'll be back positive in a month.
Yep. And stress, we should actually keep an eye on. But, you know.
Yes, that's
Shrug.
true. Yeah.
Ooh, Keith.
Yeah.
While we are not at war, we should have you increasing county control in Colmar.
Yeah. Or training our commanders, who are not very good.
No, but the county control will make this. We're basically getting no levies from Colmar right now because they fucking
because
hate
their
us.
control's really low. Yeah, it's really bad.
And I would like that money. And then I'm going to do the same down in Sardinia. I'm going to send. Oh my god, ghosts! There's ghosts in Sardinia. You see them just fucking disappear.
Well, the whole of Europe is haunted.
Oh, we've arrived. I am finally here, body and soul at the great church of Cologne. As the bishop offers me blessings, I reflect on everything that had to happen for God to bring me here at this moment in time. Piousness achieved.
I have walked the holy path to become a pilgrim.
Yep, gain the trait Pilgrim. Everybody gains the trait Pilgrim. Lose 14 stress. How nice. This is great. Boosts our travel speed,
Yep.
boosts our travel safety, and we get more piety monthly. Lovely. And now I'm just doing pilgrimage stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, it works almost the exact same as the tournament stuff.
Okay.
We should also keep an eye back home, make sure that whoever our regent is not abusing power.
It is our son Anno, and I will check in a second. Matilda.
Zutaga says Sardinia didn't actually lose control because you only made them your vassal.
Oh, interesting.
That's good to hear.
Tried to kill Hugolina, who's the daughter of Count Bohemond, she tried to kill her spy master's daughter. That sucks. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that. You bet. And if you are doing that, you better not be having the spy master support schemes.
Yes. This is going fine.
Okay.
Anno is being told to swell the
Selfless, a
armies.
selfless regent.
Yeah, nice. Nice. As I stroll around the streets of Cologne, I stop in front of a small church. The building is comparatively bland and humble, but a small crowd of pilgrims has gathered in front of it. When I move in closer, I realize they are scratching their heads, trying to make sense of the plaque next to one of the guardian statues, written in a foreign language. This could be an opportunity to do my fellow pilgrims a service. What does that plaque say? Your pilgrimage becomes more pious. There's a 46% chance we decipher the plaque and increase our learning permanently by 1, a 53% chance we gain 11 stress, or this hardly seems worth it. Now, can I take...
we gotta roll. I think we gotta roll that die.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Oh.
Ah. Hey, but I think it still became, ooh, look at that.
That's interesting. The Pope can give us some shit. The Pope can give us the Duchy of Transylvania?
I don't know why.
The Pope can give us the Duchy of Transylvania? How big is the Duchy of Transylvania? What?
Where is it? Oh, it's very far to the west. That's not in the line that we're drawing at all.
Why?
That's too far away. We can't do that. And by the way, we get a pressed claim, so we'd still have to like go do it.
Why? Why do we get the Duchy of Transylvania?
Look at the target.
Lampert. What's this guy's fucking deal?
For some reason, he's a sinner. Look at his piety.
So the Pope's just handing shit out?
He's handing shit out from sinners. Look at the other place that the Pope
Teams.
maybe wants to give us.
Pope wants to give me teams, which is
No, this is the whole. Duchy. It's just you've selected teams.
no, right? He wants to give us either. Oh, the Duchy of Nitra.
Yeah. The teams is just in Transylvania.
Which is in Hungary. Oh man.
So this Pope is just giving us Hungary. That's like half of Hungary.
Yeah, this guy's also in Hungary?
Yeah, what did he do? What sort of sins did he do?
I don't fucking know. Did he also sin? No, he's fine.
Huh.
He's a
Oh,
sadist.
sadistic he might have committed a crime. He might have murdered or something. Oh wait, no, it would say that he's a murderer if he murdered.
Whoa. So we could get this and this. How big are these people's armies? Okay, his army's fucking gigantic.
Yeah.
He has... Yeah. He had a feast and his rival ruined it, but he also had his life reaffirmed. What a good game. Okay. Well, what's this guy's army like? Not good.
Oh, apparently Matt Mitchell noticed that he's godless.
Oh, you could hover over will the Pope accept. Whoa.
So odd. What a weird thing. Can we just be like, no, we would like somewhere that is like near us? And then the Pope will say, what about Sardinia? And then we'll say, that's different.
Do you want the Kingdom of Hungary, Keith? Just Hungary?
We can't do that. We can't beat this guy in a war. Well, okay. I shouldn't say that. Can we beat this guy in a war? Let's see. Let's see his allies and his
I don't think we can beat him. Well, we'd be going to war with Hungary, right? Like
right.
Hungary
So
total.
that's the whole target. So that's 4,000 plus
Oh,
allied
fuck.
to but we're his vassal. So the Kaiser Heinrich will not go to war against us.
So it would be a war of 4,000 versus about 4,000.
Except that we can't currently afford to call all those people to war. But yes.
Right, yeah. And asking for Hungary would take all our piety. All our piety.
Right. So we should keep this in our back pocket.
Do we want Transylvania?
No, I think that we should take all of Hungary or none of it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's good to know.
It is very funny that we picked somewhere that we thought would be such a huge problem. And the game is like, here, be a duke. Here, take Sardinia. Here, have Hungary.
Would you like Hungary? Would you like Transylvania?
This is like honestly the easiest game of Crusader Kings I've ever been a part of.
Keith, I've just had a thought.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you a message on Discord. I've had an idea that I don't want to speak to the chat.
Okay.
Pinsk. I beg your pardon? Oh, Pinsk. And Pinsk to you too, Keith.
And a very Pinsk to you. And a Minsk, Pinsk is a greeting, and Minsk is a, what is it when you say goodbye? Someone, what's the opposite of a
goodbye?
Greeting?
A farewell?
Yeah, farewell. It's a Minsk is a farewell.
Well, actually, Keith, I think you'll find that Pinsk, Minsk, Polotsk was a childhood game that I used to love.
Well, it's a childhood game, but it's based off of an old slapstick comedy.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
It's like
Is that the
it's
one
like
with
somewhere
Dennis
between
Thatcher
the Three Musketeers and the Three Stooges.
No Man Left Behind, as they like, what do the Three Stooges do? Don't they like pull on your nose or something? They do some stupid fucking thing with your face.
Yeah, they do a lot of pulling on your ears, pulling on your nose, yeah.
Why would you do that?
Because you're a stooge.
There's much funnier kinds of slapstick. Hit me with a ladder.
They do that too.
Oh, well, that's a relief, I suppose. I just don't want them to pull on my nose. Just hit me with a ladder. Pomerania and Pomerelia, Pomerania evolves into Pomerelia.
Yes, yeah.
Grodno. God, Pinsk Minsk Grodno is the evil one.
Yeah.
I need to send this message. I keep getting sidetracked by how place names are cool.
Pomerania and Pomerelia is so funny. Pomerelia calls Pomerania Pomerfakia.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds very fun. Is it?
Keith is now typing to me. We're passing notes to each other. Yes. Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah. Make a backup or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay. Slapping, poking in the eyes. That's what the Stooges do. Why would you poke me in my eyes?
Well, I think actually they specifically they don't poke you in the eyes because they do the thing. They put their hand up to block it.
Oh, they like try and poke me in the eyes?
Right, but then you block it.
We gained a level of devotion.
We're known for our dedication to our faith all of a sudden. Look at that.
Bad news. The Kaiser has passed high crown authority, which means that our taxes and levy contributions are going to go up a bit. It's not the end of the world. 10% isn't...
Boo! I'm starting a faction!
It's not great, but we're still making 3.5 a month. I think we were making like 4.3, 4.2. It's not super. But the silver mine is really going to help with this.
Yeah.
The markets of Cologne are bustling with merchants shouting in languages I've never heard and selling spices I've never tasted. The guide of the pilgrim, learn the safest routes, discover the marvels of Cologne, one of them yells, waving a small book in my direction. I'll take one. You pay 5 gold to Ludolf. You will become the owner of the Pilgrim's Guide, and we'll gain stress because we're arrogant, which will cause us to have a break. We'll take a little trip to the brothel on our pilgrimage.
This one does not seem worth it.
No, and we gain a local expert. Oh, it's 0.2 piety every month. Or God shall guide me. And we become
gain 50
more pious.
pilgrimage right now. The math on that works out. How many months before 0.2 a month
that's true.
is higher than 50 flat?
God shall
I'll take
guide
the
me.
50. I love it when God guides me.
I don't feel that God guides me very much, but that's that's how it works, I suppose. What does guide me? Very little, honestly. I sort of meander aimlessly.
Well, there's a large man, an extremely large man who shines a flashlight at me and to see what I do, and then writes it down in a notebook how I react. That's what guides me.
Is he in the room with you now?
No, he's much bigger than the room. Yeah, he'll take the roof off
And peek in. Have a look. That's quite scary. Do you feel threatened by him?
No, it's just been my whole life.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. That's a Rhode Island thing, I think.
Yeah, very normal to me.
As we saunter past the stalls of the Cologne market, we are approached by a small child with wide, bright eyes. He peers up at us as he exclaims, "I know of a secret place where God lives." He puts on a determined face as he continues. "I can show you if you want."
Yeah,
Color
this
me
is a
intrigued.
pickpocket.
I'll pass.
We should go, but this is a pickpocket.
Yeah. Do we want to get pickpocketed?
Yeah, I think what are they gonna pocket?
Money we don't. Yeah, they're not exactly gonna... Whoa. Quite the distance outside Cologne, we come to a sudden halt. Our guide, Ansgar, a child. What's this child's deal? He's rowdy. That's it.
Okay, he's dealing
Shows
with
us
he's
a
rowdy.
hidden
He's
passage.
a gambler. He's a wandering gambler.
And we end up in a small cavern, illuminated by the daylight falling through a hole in the roof. Through that very same hole, a truly remarkable wellspring falls, serenely. The flowing water glows with a divine splendor, and faint misty rainbows color the air around it. I've never felt God's presence stronger. than in this very spot.
Wow, that's extraordinary.
The pilgrimage becomes more pious. We get
Ooh,
better at
we
being
increased
a
our
pilgrim,
learning
and
by
our
1.
goes up by 1.
That's
That kid
huge.
didn't pickpocket us. That was great.
That was great. That really worked out.
As our time at this sacred site draws to an end, I feel reassured that while I may not have been the most pious pilgrim out there, I've proven my dedication to the Lord in more ways than one. This being my first pilgrimage, and while no pilgrimage is exactly alike, I feel confident that I am more familiar with what to expect from this type of spiritual journey in the future.
Piousness achieved.
Cologne, it has been an honor. You gain 475 piety.
Yep. Look at how much piety we have right now. That's huge.
We should just fucking get Hungary, right? Just the claim, at the very
We
least.
can't afford the... Okay, we could get the claim. We can get the claim. Now we can get the claim.
You ever go on a pilgrimage and the Pope is like, nice one, have Hungary. That was lovely.
Tom in the chat says, on a scale of 1 to 10, how similar is your daily life to the Rhode Island-based animated sitcom Family Guy? I'm going to be honest here and say it's a low 3. You know,
Is your dog talk?
No, but I do little voices that are like if my ferrets talked.
Yeah. Yeah. How many ferrets do you have? 3?
3. Yeah.
This faction is fucking no.
So, you know, I have a human life, and I think that gets you to a 3.
In the sense that Family Guy is also about humans.
Right. Yes, right. So, like, I eat food, I have a pet, I know people and have friends.
Right. Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. Well, you know, we're not.
I have a certain kind of hijinks. It's a different kind of hijinks than they have on that show.
Give me Hungary.
And I'm glad for that difference. Please give me Hungary. And now, does having the whole of Hungary change what you messaged me?
Probably.
Or is
not.
it like Hungary, Hungary is,
I think it might be. We'll see.
Because we'll still have it.
Yeah. Oh my god. You got a pressed claim on the Kingdom of Hungary. We still have
so that's good for like
piety.
It's good for like another 100 years, basically.
And even if we die, it becomes an unpressed claim for our children.
Yeah.
What's the exact rules on unpressed claims? Legally tenuous and are not inherited. Okay.
Right, a pressed claim becomes an unpressed claim upon inheritance.
Yeah. Yeah. So just for fun. Just for fun. Oh, we're in debt.
Right, we're in debt.
We're in debt. Right, we're in debt. Okay. Incredible. Well, I want to get out of debt and see what a war in Hungary would look like, and then I think we should call it there. Hey, we're coming up on land the size of France.
Yep. Humble beginnings, though.
We started this stream account, Keith.
The smallest county, we couldn't have had a more unassuming county.
We were a county today.
We were three counties today, but yes.
We were a count.
Yeah, we were a count. Yeah. It's pretty wild.
And we have Sardinia.
By the way, let's look. Can we scroll out? Look at the realms. You know what happens if we take Hungary?
Big Holy Roman Empire.
We are no longer a part of the Holy Roman Empire. Oh no! Hungary becomes a part of the Holy Roman. Yes, you're right.
Yeah, it'll be a kingdom within the HRE.
We will be a king with a liege.
What is Hungary part of? Carpathia. Oh shit. Carpathia, Keith.
Let's see Carpathia.
We'll go for
Let's see
Wallachia
where-
and Moldavia. This is Carpathia.
Oh. Can we see? Can you go to the? Oh, you're on it now. Okay, Westlavia, Baltic Empire. Okay. Look at how much smaller the like canonical HRE is than. This is what I was talking about before. Look at that. Yeah, like HRE really is the size of Francia.
Wham! Look at that.
Yeah.
Who is Guillaume? That is Renaud's son, and Renaud is the fuck
The
is
wife
Renaud?
of the place that we got the claim on in Burgundy.
She schemed to have him murdered.
What a horrible schemer she is.
She's fucking scheming again about everybody.
Yeah, we should really take that place. I think that we should.
scheming.
It is. I think we are correct to focus our attentions on Sardinia. For sure.
And maybe Hungary.
Right. Well, the thing that nothing will help our war to take Hungary more than doubling our income with a
Yeah,
silver.
totally. At the very least, we can buy mercenaries.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we can, we pay for allies with prestige, right. But money can buy us hunts, hunts can get us prestige, etc. You know,
Right.
we can sort of go in that direction.
The key to everything is the money.
Yes, Keith, I have a question about empires.
Yeah.
Let's say, for example, that we take the Empire of Carpathia.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Wait, two. Oh, never mind. Two T's is what I was going to say.
Oh. We take the Empire of Carpathia. Let's say then that we take the Empire of West Slavia.
Yeah.
Can we sort of combine the two of them?
Yes and no. If we become involved in a struggle, then that could have something like unite Western Europe, and that would be
Oh, I see.
a sort of new empire. So when you become when you win the when you win the Iberian struggle, which I just did, your primary title becomes an empire title, and
Right.
basically it makes like all of Spain de jure part of, in my case, Portugal. But
big Portugal.
Right. But normally the way this happens is like through de jure drift, which is like over the course of 200 years, your secondary titles sort of just become legally entwined with the primary title such
Right.
that it becomes part of your primary title. So really what would happen is we would just be the emperor of Carpathia and of Westlavia, but
Yes.
over the course of 3 generations, maybe Westlavia just becomes Carpathia.
Yes. That makes sense.
And you can speed that up with your bishop.
By being like, look, buddy, I would like this actually to
Yeah.
become Carpathia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It becomes an option that you can unlock. It's not there by default. We might have it now that we have multiple things. But
Fuck, right.
it's
Shit.
pretty bad.
That's not good, is it?
Hey, wait, hold on a second. Look at all. Wow, there's no way that Heinrich would join this war. That doesn't count. That's not true. That's not real.
No.
So someone in the chat can correct me, but would Heinrich squash this war?
I'm doing some maths.
Oh, it's the steward. Thank you, Sassy Quality. It's not the bishop. It's the steward.
So he has 5,653 troops of his own.
Yeah,
Which is a lot,
yeah.
but
You can click on him; it'll tell you the exact number.
Oh, yeah, I see.
I mean, the on his face, if you just like go to his.
Oh,
yeah,
5,000.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. The numbers are very slightly different.
Yeah.
Um.
Um. Sassy Qualis also says you can form your own empire. That's true, but if you claim an empire title, then you can no longer form it. It just becomes your primary title. But there is, if you go to decisions, one of the decisions you can make
At that point, will be
is like form an empire. I think it's there. It'll show you what you need to do to form an empire. It's something like you have to have like 100 titles or something.
Whoa. Damn.
Yeah.
How many soldiers does
Panda by name says, is there a reason he couldn't join the war? Yeah, because we're his vassal. So he would be joining a war against his own vassal to prevent himself from adding Hungary to his empire.
Now, what we could do is sever the
Yeah,
sever the alliance.
with a murder. With a quick murder.
But that is difficult because the alliance is through him and his wife. And they are quite tricky
so we
to
could murder
kill.
the wife.
We could murder the wife.
Oh.
We could murder him, which would mean
Right.
that the heir would be Princess Aniko. Sorry. Princess Aniko has two fairly weak alliances, but it might get complicated if he dies.
Yeah. I think it's better to murder the wife.
So maybe what we do is maybe we...
I think the best way to do it, and I know that this is sort of cheating, I think the best way to do it is declare the war and then just see if he joins. Because I don't think he will join. But we could just check.
No,
by
we still don't
declaring.
have the soldiers.
No. But then we would at least know, do we have to worry about... Because otherwise we'd be spending, 15
A lot of time
months
to
on a
cut an
risky
alliance.
murder.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. Will the Kaiser fight us? Fight us.
Especially because it's a pressed claim from the Pope, which means that the claim partially belongs to...
We're gonna take a huge fame penalty to do this, but that's fine because this is
What
a
is
silly
the
one.
what is the fame penalty
because
come
we
from?
don't have the prestige.
Oh,
to
right.
declare the war.
When we actually declare this war, we will have it.
Yeah, and we're just gonna sit on our hands and see if the Kaiser joins in, right?
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be a really interesting war.
Yeah. We should unpause.
Oh, yep, good shout. Oh.
Oh, Herman there.
All the kids go off to play at about the same time. If I declare war on an ally of my liege, will he join the war against me? Panda by name says. Answer, no, thanks to a random Reddit thread.
Yeah. This is what I figured. I was kind of confused why the games would even say that would happen.
So we need to do a war of about 6,000 men.
What is this attacking? Are we in a war together on the same side?
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. We are.
That's so stupid.
We are all trying to get Ruthenia.
Great.
Oh shit, Keith, we want this war to win because then we would get. He would make it part of Hungary,
Right.
and then we would get it.
So actually, we should gain some prestige
Join the war.
by joining this war, helping him win, and then that will become part of Hungary. Great, I love that.
Yeah. Okay. So I
Okay.
think we're
So
gonna
that's the
leave
game
it.
plan.
here for today, but I'm going to
Yeah.
make a save file to say what the next game plan is. The game plan is this. We join a war in Ruthenia, a place we had previously not been at all interested in because
Or
it
heard
will
of.
or heard of, because it will add to Hungary, a place we had not been interested in but had heard of and
Right.
technically own apparently. And then we get bigger Hungary. Then we're going to pursue our ongoing war in Sardinia. This is going to be a very easy war. To get down to Cagliari, where we can take control of a silver mine. We're then going to use the silver mine's money. If he declared war over Kingdom of Ruthenia and you declared war over Hungary, you would only get Hungary. No, it is a Hungarian claim.
It's a Hungarian claim on Ruthenia.
On the Kingdom of Ruthenia.
So if they win this war, then they get Ruthenia, which then, so what they're saying is we're declaring war on Hungary. They're not saying Ruthenia becomes Hungary. So theoretically, if we take the Hungary title from the King of Hungary, they just only become the King of Ruthenia. I think that's correct, actually.
And then we kill him because I don't want him.
I
just don't want him hanging out here.
So I guess actually maybe we want him to lose that war.
Why?
Because then he'll be our neighboring king if he wins.
Well, then we kill him.
Then we kill him.
He has no army. He's little. He's just hanging out in Ruthenia. Mstislav the Foolish. Man, look at all this guy's titles. Wow. Okay, but yeah, we're gonna get this silver mine, and we're gonna use this silver mine to build a huge army, and then we're going to invade Hungary.
Right, and then we're gonna invade Hungary.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Save game.
The other note, the thing to keep in mind is that we really want to take as much, because eventually Italy is going to become a horrible tangled knot. So we're going to want to get as much of Italy as possible while it's still like, ooh, Belarm is two little places.
Yeah, true, because we can't really mess with the HRE very much right now, can we?
No. Well, actually, we could, but it's, it's harder. It gets us less.
No, we're at Crown Authority 3. We can't have intervassal war, can we?
We can't have intervassal war with Crown Authority 3?
Yeah, this fucker made it Crown Authority 3, didn't he?
He did, but I thought that you still could with 3.
Let's see. What's the easiest way to do this?
Burgundy? We have that claim on Burgundy, I think.
Oh, no, I meant to check the...
Oh, okay.
Vassals cannot wage war against other vassals unless they use a hook on their liege.
Wow.
Well, now
so yeah,
actually...
it's Hungary and Sardinia for us.
This protects us a little at this point, because if we start getting too big for our britches... You know?
Yeah.
Other
Do you want to know what
HRE
happened in one of my games? Not one of my games. My only other game. I did some marriage work to marriage work is what you call it when you have you have one of your daughters matrilineally marry an insignificant son, and then you kill all of the more significant sons, and so then you have a matrilineal relationship to an heir to a throne. I inherited the Empire of Francia by doing this.
Holy shit, that's incredible.
Yeah, it was phenomenal. It was so good. But one of my someone in my empire who had just weirdly inherited some middle of nowhere duchy or county in up near the Pomerania region, they went and took half of Denmark and then took all of Norway. Whoa. And it just all of a sudden Norway became part of my empire.
Wow.
All of a sudden Norway was orange, and I was like, what the fuck?
That's wonderful. Oh, that's really good.
Yeah, it was really good.
Is this where Minsk is? Minsk, Pinsk, Polotsk?
Minsk, Pinsk, Polotsk.
Where is Minsk, Pinsk,
This theater,
Polotsk?
this summer in theaters.
God, I would go. Have I lost Polotsk?
No. It's up, it's north, and then west. Sorry, east.
It should be here, right?
I think you were just zoomed too far out. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's the. You want to see duchy titles, I think.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Great. Excellent. Okay. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. People can still hear us. Thank you so much for watching Keith and I play Crusader Kings 3. This is an absolute blast. I love
I
playing
just love
Crusader
this
Kings.
game. Yeah.
Yeah. It is one of the best games.
Yeah.
And thank you for your patience while we sort of wrangled Twitch in the early stages.
Yeah, I'm glad that it mostly seemed to work out. Do you have any plugs, Jack? You want to go through some plugs?
Yeah, you should listen to Palisade. It is this current season of Friends at the Table. It's a direct sequel to Partisan, but the good news is that Partisan is maybe the best season we have ever made, so that is a good jumping on point if you want to listen to Partisan and then catch up with Palisade. It's all very exciting. Keith and I are now going to go back to kayfabe peace. Actual war. You should also listen to Bluff City, which just wrapped up if you support us on Patreon at friendsathetable.cash. Bluff City Season 2 has come to an end. It was really special.
Almost hand in hand with Bluff City Season 1's rebroadcasts coming to an end, which is kind of fun.
That worked out really well.
Yeah.
After Bluff City, we are going to do a small project, and then we're going to move on to the sort of formal successor to Bluff City. As we said at the end of Bluff City Season 2, Bluff City will return, but not yet.
Yeah.
Keep an eye out for the upcoming Hunter x Hunter show that I'm making with Keith and Sylvie and Dre. It's a blast. I'm having a lot of fun watching Hunter x Hunter. Hey, Keith.
Yeah.
How many episodes of Hunter x Hunter have I seen? 12, 13?
Have you watched the episodes that you
No,
need to
not
watch
yet.
for Thursday?
No.
Okay, so then, 12.
And
Or
I think you can
11.
probably confirm that I've seen about the extent that Hunter x Hunter has to offer.
Yeah, you've seen everything. Yeah, there's nothing more interesting that happens.
It's just sort of more.
Just more
of
of the
this.
same. Yeah, nothing. It doesn't change. It doesn't get weird. They don't do anything more with the genre.
Yeah. No, it's sort of this top to bottom. I think it's going to be a really fun show. I think that you're going to enjoy listening to it. Anything else, Keith?
Not to put you on the spot, but do we have any word on music? I know that you had music questions to ask.
I got some answers on music. I want to do some stuff with the
Okay.
music. That means that I don't think that I will be able to sell it, but I do think it will be available for people to download.
Okay.
And that is good to know.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I need to make it. And we are still waiting on art, but the good news is the art is
Art as in
extremely
the
cool.
album artwork, not art as in art.
Yes,
art
as in
temple,
the show
not his
artwork.
temple.
I
Right.
don't think art knows what Hunter x Hunter is. That might not be
Maybe.
true.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure at this point he's asked the question. If not to himself, then to someone else.
Yes.
Hey, we've been talking about doing the show. What are they even saying? What is Hunter x Hunter? What are they?
What is Hunter x Hunter? It was a learning experience for me that you don't say the X.
Yeah.
Does
a lot of people go
anybody
through
say
that.
the X?
Oh, tons of people say the X. Yeah. It's
like
one of those things that really obnoxious people get really upset when you do it.
When you do say the X, or when you
when
don't
you do
say
say
the
the X, right?
Huh,
It's sort of
maybe
like
I'm
you're
going
not supposed to
start
say the
saying
X.
the X.
Ah. Yeah. Oh, you want to just draw those people out? You want to?
Well, I think that you should be a little. Not you. I think that those people should be a little more relaxed about the situation.
I
and I'd like
agree,
to
they
invite
should,
them
yeah.
to explore those feelings.
Well, because it says X right there. It just does say it, just plainly.
Right in the middle, and in the title
Right in
too.
the middle. Yeah, in the title. Yeah.
These people are called. What does he say in English? I'm trying to remember the translation. Those called to this adventure, those who feel this call. These people
those who feel the magic in these words, I think
are
is the-
called hunters. That's my impression
It's
of
a
the
great-
beginning of Hunter x Hunter. It's fucking
It's a great intro. Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah. So that our $30,000 a month was our like threshold for the Hunter x Hunter show. We dipped below that, but we're not worried about it. I think that that'll bump back up. I mean, it definitely will once the show starts coming out. But I always sort of knew that there'd be time in between hitting that and the show coming out where people like are just waiting on the show. We have nothing to really pitch on, except for the fact that Friends of the Table, the actual show that we do, is so great. And these streams are so good. So if you like that stuff, you should go to friendsoftheTable.cash. You can also find the Let's Plays that I do at youtube.com/runbutton. And you should do that.
And you should do that. What are you doing an LP of at the moment, Keith?
Well, because of Kyle's work schedule, we've been doing a lot of podcasts, which is in some ways secretly the best thing that we do. The podcasts are always really good, and it's sort of like, I think it is sort of distilled, the thing that we do is sort of distilled in the podcast form, since a lot of our Let's Plays tend towards podcast in general. But right now, the big thing that we're doing is Metal Gear Solid 3, 9 episodes of which are available for your consumption. And of course, we've also done all of 1 and 2.
Is Metal Gear Solid 3 good?
I don't think so. I was blown away by Metal Gear Solids 1 and 2. I had never played them. I had also never played 3. I just really could not believe how fantastic they were. I loved really almost every minute of it. 2, I think, was a little bit more back-weighted. Like it took until the second half of the game for me to really get what was happening, and then like the last few hours of it were some of my favorite hours of games of all time. 3 has a lot of problems mechanically. The story seems to not be as interesting as the other game stories. And then the mechanics of being sort of in an open environment make the stealth bits really not very fun to play. So I had been hearing for years that 3 was the best Metal Gear Solid game from people. I don't know if I'm surprised or not, but I don't think that those people are right.
Huh. But
it's fine, and the podcast is good anyway.
Yeah,
or
I'm
the
sure.
podcast, the Let's Play is good.
Fear the Fae in the chat asks, Keith, Run Button ever do Death Stranding? Probably eventually, right?
Yeah, we have some Death Stranding. We've done some Death Stranding. We didn't do like a whole Let's Play of it, but we definitely have.
Do you like Death Stranding?
I really liked it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Death
I
Stranding.
liked it
great.
a lot.
That's a fun game. Weird game.
Okay, so we don't have. I think that we maybe streamed it. We don't have a video of Death Stranding, but we do have a podcast episode where we talked about Death Stranding a lot, called RB Podcast 30, Even Stupider, EVA, or the Norman Reedus Has Special P game.
He does have Special P.
He does have very special
in
P.
that video game. Yeah. Well, I think this is us.
Yeah. This is us. NBC.
NBC. Is that a good show? Maybe.
I'm sure it's not. It really does not look good. I've never seen it, but it looks really bad.
Yes. Conversation for another day, I suppose. Well, for now, adieu.
Yeah.
Today, Alsace. Next time, Hungary and Sardinia.
And Burgundy?
Yeah, and maybe Burgundy too, because we have a claim on that.
It's hungry and thirsty.
Hungary and thirsty for those lovely Burgundian wines. Have a good night, everybody.
Beautiful Burgundies.
Beautiful Burgundies.